Come on. Come on. There we go. I was like, at some point I should probably like turn my controller on. Please connect. Please connect. Please connect. Please connect to my Bluetooth, please. I beg of thee. Okay, I'll just add it again. Sometimes my Pro controller just doesn't want to connect to my computer, so I just gotta add it again. Pretty easy. Hold down that button. Click connect. I think it's because I've been using it on my... I connected it back to my Switch. Because, and I forgot to do pre-rolls, too. I think it's because I've been using it on Switch to play Tears of the Kingdom. And it, like... There we go. It disconnects from... Well, it doesn't disconnect, but, like, then it just stops registering because it's looking for my Switch. And I'm just like, that's not on. It's not on. And it's like, where's the Switch? Where's the Switch? And I was like, no, connect to my computer, please. Anyway. It'd be really funny if I was muted this entire time. Nope, I see myself and I see it in OBS. I was gonna say, it'd be really funny if I was muted this entire time. We're almost on time. Well, actually, we're a bit earlier than usual. I wanted to start the stream a bit earlier. How long have we been going? 3 minutes? Okay, yeah. I wanted to start the stream a little earlier than I did, but I was compelled to try and get enough gems to do a 10-pull in Nikke to see if I could get another copy of Dorothy. Her banner ends in 2 days, so I've been really hoping. And I did get a 5-star, or they don't call them 5 stars, they call them SSRs. But it was Folkwang, unfortunately. Unfortunately, because I just don't use her. It was a Tetra and Nikke, so I was like, oh, could it be? Could it be? And it was Folkwang, and I was like, oh, I don't use her, so. I've been coping to get another Dorothy, because I've already got her off of like a single or something like that. So, she's currently Limit Break 1, and I have enough tickets to get her. I have a guarantee, so I could summon her for free. I have enough gold tickets. But I've just been coping to see if I could get any more copies of her off the banner, so I can save my tickets. And if I get one more copy of her, if I get her to Limit Break 2, I'll probably just give in and use my 200 tickets to max Limit Breaker, just because she's a pilgrim and it's like mega worth. Like, when else am I gonna max Limit Break a pilgrim if not on her banner? I learned that from Modernia. Besides, the next 2 banners, they have I haven't really looked at their skills, but I'm not like dying to get them right away. And the Nier announcement, or the Nier collab, is probably not gonna happen until another 2 months, so I got some time. This is great. I got a notification from Xbox that says, "Moms are the GOAT. From Game Pass to all moms. Thank." That's great. I love that. Let me save that. I love that so much. It's great. Anyway, let me actually start the stream instead of just sitting here. I gotta make sure... Okay, it is. Okay, I just wanted to make sure, because sometimes Thoring System isn't, like, hooked up to Twitch. Da-da-da-da, here we are. We should have some audio for the game. And I should be unmuted wherever... Yeah, there I am. So... It's time. We're not gonna quit game. We're not gonna quit game. We're not gonna quit game. We're gonna start the game instead. We're gonna load. Final stage. Da-da-doo-doo. Da-da-doo-doo-doo. Da-da-doo-doo. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do. It's the final countdown. Okay, so They all appear to be missing some health, which is unfortunate. This is the last save we are at. They are all middle-aged because I was trying to find Monokuma in vain. However, we do have this new record with a lot of points. I'm going to very briefly spend some of those points to bring this down to difficulty 1, just so I can restore everybody's health. We're just going to cycle through and put in all the other characters. Okay, I gotta remember how this game works.
Let's check the map.
We're gonna rest.
I'm pooped.
I also saw another theory. I think my voice cracked a little bit there. While investigating Monokuma, that suggests that it is quite possibly Metal Kuma who drops the rusty katanas and I was just unlucky, and that 3 Monokumas must spawn and be defeated before you can get another Metal Kuma spawn. I have no idea if this is actually true. As I said, there's basically no information about Zanki, which is quite unfortunate. But that appears to be some of the only information I can find. Before we go, we don't have a lot of water bottles. It is unfortunate. I think we're going to continue like this. With these armor pieces, I could start upgrading some of them a little bit. We do have the strengthener. I could also start upgrading the greatsword, but I don't really want to. I don't think that's worth it. I will, however, be cooking. Let me use the toilet real quick. We have yet to find a partition to upgrade our kitchen, but hopefully we will not need anything there. I am going to grab some of this water. Let's split it here. I'm going to take... let's take 20. We'll have 37 water. We'll toss the rest of this here. We're going to go here to the kitchen, and we're just going to go crazy. I could make some tea. I don't think we'll need it, though. But what I am going to do is go hard in on making food. We want some pork steak. I think 20 is a good amount. And then I also want some roasted rabbit. We have a lot of those now. I could get some vichyssoise or some potato salad. I want to actually check what... because I know Yuma will eat meat, and I know Rinko loves meat. So what does he like? He likes sweet food and hates sour food. And what does Sachika like? Likes fruits and hates savory dishes. So we want something. We want sweets and fruit. What sweets can we make? I also don't know what they count as sweet. We also can't. I don't believe we can make. I guess this would count. We just don't have any ripe apples. I don't know if pudding would count either. It's more of though. I know there's a fruit thing. I know there's fruit salad stuff. The problem with that is, to do that, we would need partitions to upgrade this. Just because it's currently level 2. Hello, Tofu. How am I? I'm doing pretty good. How are you, Tofu? We need partitions. We don't have any partitions. I don't believe there are any more spawning in the game. So I've either missed them or we're just out of luck, which I would find very cringe, not gonna lie. So instead, we're just gonna keep making roasted rabbits because they're goated. Pork cutlet's pretty good too, but we don't have a lot of flour, so we're gonna keep making rabbit. I haven't been watching live much, I've been very busy. That's okay, Tofu. That's okay. I understand. Everyone can't watch every stream. That's unreasonable. In that regard too, sorry if you've missed any of the VODs too. I have them all. Most of them are uploaded. They're just not been published yet. I'm doing okay. Gonna hop off when you start playing Cerza because I don't want any spoilers. Yeah. I don't know. I might play, but it might just be roaming around. I have been playing a little bit, but I haven't really made any progress. I basically wandered around a bunch, found a bunch of things that I like can't interact with because I'm not far along with the game, and then go, wow, those 2 hours I spent getting over here were like totally worthless. But I'll be honest, I wasn't that excited to play it. But then once I started playing it, I was really excited. Like I played it yesterday and I was like, oh, this is so much fun. Okay, so we're here at the Mani Laboratory. I remember some of this. I thought your stream said Zelda. Ah, that's good. That's funny. Does it? I'm trolling. It did at one point. At one point it did. Sometimes OBS doesn't update, or sometimes Twitch doesn't update my stream when I do it, but that's pretty funny. Are we playing as Mamoru now? I think we are. No. Are we Haruto? I don't know. I'm just gonna read this normally. We climb the long set of stairs from the pier and find the entrance to Mashiro Nanotechnology Institute. The blue sky overhead is cut off by the air corridor. Okay. When we saw it from Garage Island, it looked like some sort of offshore platform, like an oil rig. It's like that Cars movie. Standing here, I realize it seems similar, yet different. Wait, that's just like the song. You were just like me, trying to make history, but who's to say? Furthermore, this place is wildly different from what I imagine when I hear the word laboratory. It looks like a container yard and a pier. This is where you guys research stuff? Oh, this must be Mamoru then, if Rio is saying you. Rio voices what I'm thinking.
That's true.
Oh wait, no. So this is Haruto. Okay, cool. I get to talk normally now. I don't have to do a voice the entire time. The actual research wasn't done up here. The lab is below, under the water.
Yeah.
The facility above sea level is a power plant that fuels the laboratory. Let me know if the game's too quiet or too loud, too.
What do you think?
Oh! That's still happening? Wait, why is that? Wait, when did that happen? How long has that been playing? When did this start? I'm so confused. In case you couldn't hear it, because it's not unmuted. It's muted in OBS like it's supposed to be. But I turned up the volume for the game and I was like, why does this sound weird? I had Sweater Weather playing in the background. That's why it sounded weird. There was music that was going on in the background. I was like, what's that? I turn up the game volume because I can't really hear what they're saying or the game music. And then I hear, all I am is a man. And I was like, what? It generates its own power? I wonder if it still works. Oops, that's not what I want.
See?
The security system seems to be intact at least. Of course it is. I tried opening the door up ahead, but it asks for an authentication key.
I see.
If the security system is working, it obviously still has power.
Presumably.
The planet is automatically managed by AI. ChatGPT? So it should still be preserved without anyone managing it. Is it Phyllis? Or Jarvis? Or Hal? Open the door, Hal. Wait, no. Is that what it is? Open the door. Right, it's open the door, Hal. I can't do that for you, Dave. Lurk, I'm just gonna watch in the background and do some work. Alright, Tofu. Aw, what a good boy. It was protecting this place even with no humans around. Oh, it's like that really creepy story I read. I read a really creepy short story in school one time about this house that had a bunch of like... It was a smart home that had a thing where it would... Hello, Tea-Keeper. It had a thing. It was like a smart home, and everything in it was automated, and it had like a schedule that it did like every day, because it was scheduled to like do things like make breakfast, like air out stuff, like put away laundry, like do laundry, clean clothes, blah 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 blah, collect stuff from bins. And it had just been cycling over and over and over, and it was this like abandoned, dilapidated house, and it was just cycling over and over and over again. And what had happened was there had been a nuclear bomb that had gone off, and so when the book moved out from like outside the house, you could see the after images of like the family blasted against one of the walls of the house from the bomb had exploded, and they had all gotten like vaporized. And it was just this smart home that was just repeating its daily cycle every day, like making breakfast, putting away dishes, cleaning clothes, Stuff like that over and over and over. And at one point, like a dog goes into the house and it's like intruder detected, eliminating threat, and it like shoots the dog or whatever. It was really weird. That's what this reminds me of a little bit. Yes, it was awaiting the return of me, Yumata Mashiro,
Hey.
Don't say Laputa. Castle in the sky! Yeah, just said it yourself.
But
It's possible someone's still alive in there and managing it, don't you think? Oh, like red versus blue?
oh,
Though there's no guarantee they wouldn't be hostile to us.
Yeah.
Only one way to find out. How do we get inside, Doctor?
Well then.
You see that big tower in the middle? We'd usually use the elevator in there to go down.
All right.
Okay, let's start by heading there. Also, I don't know, at some point the
Watch out.
viewer discretion things should go off. I realized I haven't had those on for a long time. I don't think there's anything. I think we're kind of beyond the viewer discretion part of the game, but you know, whatever. Oh,
what is this?
we're beyond the
There it is.
parts of the game where it's decided that like
Haven't we gone?
dismembering children is like fun time. Also, yeah, this is what I hate about this. Look at this place. It's got so many floors. I hate it so much. Also, we're on difficulty 1. Let me go back. I just realized. Opened up the map, saw that there was a marker telling us where to go, and then I realized I'm still in difficulty 1. Alright, let's go back. We don't need that. It can't be unlethal if I'm not playing unlethal. And like we said before, like we noticed before, like I said before, the game doesn't call it lethal at all. The game calls it difficulty 5, or murderous. I don't know where I got the idea that it was lethal. None of these say lethal. I guess lethal just sounded better. I don't know, maybe murderous sounds better. Murderous difficulty. It's really not murderous, it's more like, hey, everything's just beefy. Especially at this point in the game. It might be hard early on, because everything can like one-tap you, and it also takes forever for things to die. But now it's just kind of like, things just take more hits to die, and maybe you can still die from them. If I was playing on difficulty 3, I'd be able to like face tank everything. Now if I remember correctly, this place has a bunch of mimics in it, which is super annoying. I saw one already. There's one. Get up. Stand. I also have to worry about getting,
Ready? You're mine.
cornered. So I'm actually gonna retreat.
Ready? Concentrate.
They won't get away.
Oh,
You're mine.
please die.
There go the
Aha.
spirits.
Okay, now I can deal with you.
They won't get away.
Ready? You're mine.
Bam, 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 bam.
They won't get away.
Make sure that I don't get cornered by another mimic. This should be enough again. Yep. Okay, so it takes 6 hits, a full charge, and then 2 more hits.
Carry this.
One door, we can't open that up yet. Oh, there's another mimic.
Concentrate.
They won't
I
get
probably
away.
should have gotten into this square, that 3x3, with the hole cut out. Because now I'm at a disadvantage, because... Oops. Oh, that actually did... Oh, wait, are these normal mimics? Oh, these are normal mimics. Okay. Sachika just took 2 damage. I was just like, oh, wait. Okay, so we can go in here.
Are we?
The game is pretty much going to force us down. This place is actually pretty linear. Most of the dungeons in Zanki are, but this one is like extra linear. Because of all the key cards. Is that really all the mimics? I don't know what happened there. Oh, there's a rooster in. Did they escape into this main area? Any mimics get in here? Really only 3 mimics? Huh, that's not a lot.
Let's see.
The game is forcing us through here because this needs keycard C, this needs keycard 1, and this needs keycard D, so... we can't get in any of these. So we need to continue down the one place we can go through. Oh, there's another mimic.
Concentrate.
They won't get
That's the
away.
other thing. Sometimes, I think sometimes enemies spawn in.
You're mine.
Like, you don't always see all the enemies on the floor, sometimes they spawn. Which I think is a little annoying,
Concentrate.
They won't get.
but
Mine.
whatever. I guess it's better than being clogged with enemies, like flooded.
We need this,
We have to
right?
watch out for Sachika's inventory. She can't carry anything. If she picks up one thing, she'll basically be encumbered. I know one of these places has a horrible trap in it. Ah.
They won't get away.
Oh, I also don't have the heart rate monitor shown. I have it activated.
You're mine.
Hopefully I can get her scarf. I did not get her scarf.
I can't
They
go.
won't get away.
I'm gonna have to do this. This is probably the best place to fight.
You're mine.
Hopefully this gets her scarf. There we go. Okay, let me turn on the heart rate monitor. It's active, I just don't have it, showing in OBS. I just realized that. I looked over and then was like, oh, that's not there. There we go. Okay. So this way.
Concentrate. Ready?
They won't get away.
This should be enough. We've already broken her arm. Yep, figured. Ah, that actually really surprised me.
They won't get away.
Ready?
But then I took one damage, so I wasn't actually... Oh. I missed, somehow.
Ready?
That actually really surprised me.
Concentrate.
They won't.
I hit my leg against my desk. Oh, she actually took damage that time.
They won't get away.
Ready?
I hate mimics so much. They're so annoying.
Mine.
They're little, and they jump, and they go... "Woo, woo, woo, woo."
I will pick it up. Is
Okay,
it
so
edible?
here's another cutscene. I think this is the clearance card. Maybe clearance 1?
Naruto?
Look! We had split up to investigate the rusty building when I hear Rinko call out to us. Everyone must have been unsettled by the tone of her voice, and we all rushed to her at once. Oh, maybe it's a magazine? Maybe it's like a report? I found this in here. In her hand is the type of pamphlet you'd find at a company presentation meeting.
Is that?
It looks like a Mani pamphlet. Mani pamphlet?
Can I?
Excuse me. Yes, and look at this. She carefully places it on the floor, slowly turning the page so as to not damage it. We all move in and squint our eyes. There we find...
The characters from Extend TV? And look, they've got color. I thought they were supposed to be black and white.
That's what you're surprised about? Illuminate a brighter future for humanity? Isn't that what they say on Extend TV?
Now, one time he said, illuminate a brighter future for Beyonce. But... illuminate a brighter future for Beyonce! I think it'd be quickest to have Mr. Mastermind explain. Everyone's gaze turns towards Dr. Ichio.
My.
Yes, Senwan. Yes, Senwan Zen.
Well,
Sorry to let you all down, but there's no big secret or mystery behind it. Dr. Ichio scratches his head as he continues.
As you can see, Mirai and Sho Terashima are the mascot characters of Mani. The project began with this statement from the director. Mascot characters are crucial for the Institute to appeal to the masses.
Plus, they can make marketable plushies. And you guys use these? There weren't any better candidates? It makes sense, though. They were selected by Dr. Terashima himself. Even as his son, I don't understand his taste. Like, I don't get Sho, but Mirai makes sense, because it's like a cloning thing, and she's a sheep, like Dolly, the sheep, and then her name is Mirai, like future. It makes sense, that makes sense. I don't know about Sho. I know his name is a pun. I know Terashima Sho is a pun. But they aren't just mascots. They too functioned as research subjects. Research subjects?
That's right.
They were meant to be autonomous AI capable of speech built with 3D models and synthetic voices. After all, Mani created the X-Key, so they already had a vessel.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the world ended before the AI was completed. I used the assets for that interface. Basically, I just used the skin.
yeah.
So that's how Extend TV was made. Wow, it was just an MMD.
Well,
I happened to find a working PC audio data in those models in Hirosaka Memorial Hospital. Wow. So, to get revenge on us, you were editing footage and grinning to yourself while thinking of dumb jokes.
Hilarious.
It makes me sad to think about. There's no love in thinking about what the bad guy does behind the scenes. Is that the end of this? No. Is it? What's his face do? Oh no. So, please don't pity me. The damage is beginning to set in. They're creeping. Oh no! Dr. Ichio covers his face and walks away. I still don't have it, but it sounds like he took some emotional damage. I watch his back, which looks smaller than usual, and let out a sigh. There really isn't much to this truth after all. Can't wait to get... Ah! This is what I don't like about
They won't get
cutscenes.
away.
Ready? Careful. You're mine.
Sometimes you just come out of a cutscene and there's an enemy. The enemy! Like,
They won't get away.
Ready?
like you reposted in the wrong neighborhood. 2 to the 1 to the 1 to the 3! Entertain me, peasant! Oh no, that's Kokichi.
Ready? Concentrate.
Okay, so what I'm gonna have to do is... Oh... Cool.
Concentrate.
They won't get away.
You're mine.
Okay, you have to die. Okay. Thank you for that, game. Thank you for that, game. The enemy! Okay, so now we're back. When did this autosave? Oh, okay, so that just autosaves here. Okay, cool. This time... I'll try and close that door.
They won't get away.
Ready?
Get up!
Concentrate.
Stand! Bow! Do 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 do. Okay. Let's clear this out again. Next time, I'm gonna close that door when I
They
walk
won't get
in.
away.
Ready? Careful.
Stand! Get up. Get up. Get up. Stand out. Fit in. That's right. You better stand up. I'm not whacking you on the ground. I know how that works. Some of y'all explode.
They won't get away.
And be just my luck that you were one of the ones that decided he wanted to explode.
Rest in peace.
So, y'all best believe I'm not
Concentrate.
They won't get away.
I'm not trying to be...
Ready?
Also, they have such weird things. It's super hard to tell where they come from, like sound-wise.
Whoa.
Stop.
Oh, Zen took a bunch of damage from that.
They
Concentrate.
won't get away.
It's weird how, like, sometimes the damage they take is really inconsistent. Like, Sachiko was taking, like, a maximum of 10 damage from them. Zen took a lot of damage. He took a... I think the only person now who has a healing Shigabane... Cleone, is Sachika in the main party, right? Because she's got Gonzaimon. She's got Regenerant. Because Yuma has Toxic Stench and Blight. Yeah, and we gave Rinko Purification. Also, I feel like... I know this is a conscious choice I made, but like... Of course Rinko is the one that ended up with Pallid Love. I know that was a conscious choice I chose. And also I gave Zen Loving Bond. And I gave Sachika Blade Master, which are all pretty funny. But... Of course Rinko ends up with the Cleone for the student who's in love with their teacher. Of course that's the one that Rinko ends up with. That's gotta be traumatizing. Rinko, do you have any Cleone healing? You do, you have Thoughtfulness. Anyway, let's sub out Rinko for Mamoru. I probably should have made more soap. Oh, that really didn't do like anything. What is this gonna do? Is that gonna heal as well? Oh, it is. Cool. He had some... Okay, that was not worth it at all. I probably should have just used, Sachika's Cleone. Anyway.
I'll hold this.
There's a lady in here. I'll look for that lady. It appears that she spawned out of nowhere, which was quite rude of her. Oh. A mimic.
Concentrate.
They won't get away.
Ready?
Behind me. See, that's the thing. I heard that, and it sounded like it was right behind me, but it was actually all the way over here. That's the one thing I dislike a little bit, is that the mimics, like, sound cues
They won't
are
get
like,
away.
super whack. It's like old Tilted Towers in Fortnite, when there was, like, the audio was just horrible, and you couldn't ever tell if someone was above or below you. This is what that reminds me of. We got a #1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we about to get down. Get down, 10 kills on the board right now. Just wiped out Tomato Town. My friend just got downed. I revived him, now we're heading southbound. Now we're in the Pleasant Park streets. Look at the map, go to the mark sheets. Take me to your Xbox to play Fortnite today. You can take me to Moisty Mire, but not Loot Lake. I really want to chug jug with you. We can be pro Fortnite gamers.
They won't get away.
He said, hey broski, you got some heals in the shield pot? I need healing, and I only am at 1 HP. Hey dude, sorry, I found nothing on the safari. I checked the upstairs of that house, but not the underneath yet. There's a chest that's just down there. The storm is coming fast, and you need heals to prepare. I've got V-Bucks that I'll spend, more than you can contend. I'm a cool pro Fortnite gamer, cool pro Fortnite. Take me to your Xbox to play Fortnite today. You can take me to Moisty Mire and get installation sheets. I really want to skip this cutscene, because we've already seen it.
Stop. Let's see. Any markers?
Okay, so the real question is, where do we want to go from here? We've got 2 keys. One of them is going to lead us to the other side of the first floor rig. The other one will, and I know this because I can tell because it's right there, you can see the ladder. The other one will lead us to the 2nd floor of the platform. So it'll lead us to floor 2.
Maybe we could use this.
The question now is, where do we want to go? We can open up one door. This will bring us up to the 2nd floor.
I can't go there.
And there's a mimic. The storm is coming fast, and you need heals to prepare. I got V-Bucks that I'll spend, more than you can contend. This mimic needs to stand up.
They won't get away.
Take me to your Xbox to play Fortnite today. You can take me to Moisty Mire, but not Loot Lake. I really want to chug jug with you. We can be pro Fortnite gamers. That's a real whole song. Everyone just kind of stops after that part, but it's like an actual song. It's a whole thing.
Look at the map.
And then after, because he goes the whole like, I got V-Bucks that I'll spend, more than you can contend. I'm a cool pro Fortnite gamer, cool pro Fortnite today. And then it goes into like a second part where it's like, he talks about getting in an ATV and how they can disco dominate and a bunch of other stuff. This, I believe, last time I went up the ladder first, so this time I'm gonna go this way first. I believe I went up the ladder the first time, and here's the other key. I think that was the reasoning too, is I saw this. Had we opened up the other door, we would have just come down that ladder and gotten the other key. I merely chose to go this way. I'm gonna take down this dire rooster wren.
They won't get away.
Ready? Concentrate.
Oh wait, he's got a thing. I gotta break his thing on his head. Hold on. Am I backing myself into a corner? No, I'm not. I'm backing myself into a 4x4. That's good.
They won't get away.
We're at 2x3. I missed. I'm gonna try and break his beak.
They won't get away.
I need to try and break his... It's like Monster Hunter. I gotta break that top part. Because it's like when you... I never really talked about this. I don't think... It wasn't really ever relevant. But it's like breaking the horns on the goats.
Rest in peace.
Oh, it just died. Okay, well, we remain then.
I'm supposed to carry
If you break parts on, and we've seen it with bosses too, getting Cleone, if you break parts on the boss, you will sometimes get better items. This is a trap. That's a trap door, if I remember. It's got a thing in it that has a bunch of things on the sides that, like, annihilate you with arrows and, like, poison gas and stuff. Not fun at all.
We should mark it.
I'm gonna mark this. I am gonna start doing this. I'm gonna mark this as the exit, because this place just gets so confusing. So I'm gonna go back to marking exits. I've kind of ignored everything so far because it's been very linear. This is very linear as well in terms of progression. But, there's a ton of go up this side, go up this side. So, like, this right here, as well as the one over here, are both going to lead to this floor, just on opposite ends. So that just gets really confusing really fast. I'm going to open up this door. Oh, there's a mimic right there. See, this is the other thing. The mimics are, like, constantly spawning in, which just make them super annoying. It's like, I've cleared this area, what, 3 times now? And every time there are more mimics.
They won't get away.
That's just the one annoying thing I don't like. It does mean endless strength in there. Just makes it annoying because I can't walk around as easily as I'd like. What does Sachika like? Does she like potato salad?
Not bad.
No, but that reduces stress. Does she like pork cutlet? No, but it's so good that she'll eat it anyway.
Appreciate the meal.
Yuma should be fine with pork steak, right? Yeah, cool. Yuma and Rinko make my life so nice in this game. Willingly eating the various meat dishes, and then also getting, like, all of their stamina back when they eat it, as opposed to Zen and Sachika, who just hate.
Concentrate.
What's the matter, farm boy? Afraid you won't land a single blow? The name's Alm, not farm boy. Okay. Well, that was kind of dumb.
They won't get away.
Ready? Concentrate.
You're going down, Mimic.
Rest in peace.
And since we've learned our lesson from last time, I am just going to have Sachika heal Zen. 16 Cleone percent. She has the killing blow thing, right? Does she not? Is that not a thing she gets? What's it called on the other people? Zen has it, I know. What is it called? He really also is, like, he's all about fighting. He's got endorphins and riposte as 2 of his, like, exclusives. Where is it? Taste of Victory. Does everyone have Taste of Victory? Oh, she does have Taste of Victory. Okay, yeah. So hopefully we won't need to use the healing Cleone too much. What I could also do is I could make sure, since they go after 1 charge attack, like 1 full charge attack. What I could do now is, we're on Zen. Okay, cool. So
Get away.
Sachika will automatically land the 2nd blow. Oh, wasn't actually enough that time. Okay, so I'll start on Sachika this time.
Concentrate.
Hopefully it's the first. Yeah, there we go. You can kind of that's one of those things where, like, I wanted Sachika to get the last blow, so I purposely set it up to where she would get the last blow. We're gonna open up this. What was that? Oh, I guess that's just updating that we don't have any more. Yeah. What was the other survival guide? Oh, the numbers and keys. Yeah. We could go up here. We could also go up on the other side. I'm going to elect to go up on the other side, personally. We're gonna start on that side. I started on this side the first time I played this, but we're gonna go on this side this time. I actually believe that even though this first floor is a nicer area to maneuver around than that other side, I believe that this ladder leads to a worse position on the 2nd floor, if I remember correctly. You start in a real just bad spot, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Okay, it's not the worst. It's just a lot of monkeys. A lot of golden monkeys.
Concentrate.
Hopefully I can one-shot these monkeys. Okay, I can. Cool. I just gotta make sure. I don't want to get
Concentrate.
They won't
penned
get
in by
away.
monkeys.
You're mine.
These are golden monkeys.
For the fallen.
I believe they give us monkey adhesive if we let them attack
They
us.
won't get away.
These are poison monkeys from Monkey Treehouse Garden. They drop monkey hair. The other ones drop poison. Oh, actually, no, they drop poison monkey claws. Maybe these aren't poison monkeys. Maybe these are just normal monkeys.
You're mine. Yeah, you did it.
Black monkey. Oh, is it the black monkeys that drop poison adhesive?
There it is.
A lifeboat. It's a very small lifeboat.
Concentrate.
They won't get away.
3D model scales, these ones. So he'll give us monkey adhesive if we let him attack us. I'm not gonna let that happen though, because that's damage. Emotional damage. And you'll see that there's another keycard for 1 over here.
Concentrate.
They won't get away.
The way that works is I believe the other keycard is actually on the other side over here that we can't get to right now. So you have to come up both sides. Either you go up that one side and then you get the other keycard and you come back, or you come along this side, you get that second keycard.
What's this?
Either way, you kind of gotta go to the other side. The game makes you go everywhere.
There's something here.
Industrial adhesive. Nice.
What's this?
So we've gotten 2 of our rare items. We've got our installation sheets. Actually, we already had some, didn't we? But we got some industrial adhesive, which is
Let's
nice.
take this. We need this,
We're gonna
right?
need those.
I'll hold it. We need this, right? I'll hold it. We need this, right? Let's take this.
He's got such good weight capacity. Also, all this stuff is very light.
I'll hold it.
Look at that 25 kilo weight capacity. It's so nice.
Look at the map. That hurts.
There's something here.
Just clear out this.
What's this?
Oh, okay. Nothing out of that one.
Map?
Okay, so this is the door. It's full of badness, if I remember correctly. This is the door of bad. It's a not fun door. A door you don't want to be in. Yes, that's a pressure pad. It's not fun. You can tell because trap tiles, whether they be pressure pads or pitfalls or anything like that, they don't get marked by Mamoru and Ryo's. Well, I think technically it's Ryo's. Ryo has a mapping skill, and if you bunk with somebody, then you get a crossover mapping, and that makes it... Normally Ryo's is 1 square in the cardinal directions around you. With the bunking bonus, it just turns into a 3x3 centered on you. But any squares not lit up by the yellow mean that it's a trap of some kind. So... yeah. So as you can see, this opens up that there. And now we can go across. But, you can see that none of these are getting marked. That is because they are all pitfalls. And this is another locked door.
I'll take it.
So that's how that works. We cannot progress on either side. These are both locked by 1 door. Basically, what you'd have to do is you have to double step on there. That's not the room I was thinking of. There is a room somewhere around here. Maybe it's the room past here that
The way home
is really annoying. I'm gonna leave that closed just in case. If worst comes to worst, we can throw in, with the door closed, we can throw an item across the pit if it does open up later, and we can trigger the pad again. But there is a room somewhere over there that has a bunch of bottle traps in it that throw a bunch of like bottle projectiles. They're super annoying. We've done everything we can up here, kind of locked out. So we're just gonna return back. I'm gonna put a circle here and a circle here, so we know that this is circle floor. Eventually I'm gonna have to start using combinations because there are only 6 different marks I can make. And pretty soon we will be turning into seniors. Now, I'm just gonna move across here.
Look at the map.
This is our safe area.
Time to check the map.
And the next thing we can do is move over to this other side. That's just gonna put us on the other side of where the second floor is. And I hope I don't run into any mimics. The worst thing is when a mimic arrives right here. You step out, you open the door, there's a mimic, and it immediately hops in. And then you just kind of go, well, what am I going to do now?
What are you doing? Watch out.
That's also one of the worst things that can happen. I cannot move. I have been trapped by the fat creatures. So we're going to go back up, and we're going to see what happens. Have they moved? Nope. So, this is a fun part of Zanki, where I guess now we just have to wait. There's nothing we can do. I can't move in there. I could try fighting them. But I'm gonna lose my weapons. And you can't hold a charge attack going across floors. So we're just gonna have to wait a little bit and hope that they move. Because the enemies do move around a little bit. When you're on a different floor. We were just unlucky that they all grouped up like that. I don't know if they can shoot projectiles through each other. If they do, that's going to be super annoying. But that's a plain empty room that you just get caught out by that. It didn't seem like we took too much damage. If we still had the mucus coats, we'd probably be even safer. But let's see. If not, I'm just going to try it and see if I can... There we go.
What are you doing? They won't get away.
Ready?
If I can break his tongue before that comes out. Nope, I can't.
We need this, right?
Okay, there we go. We ended... Sachika took some damage. She took some stench damage.
They won't get away.
Ready?
I'm just gonna try and take this guy out. Sachika doesn't have a weapon right now, which is kind of
Watch
unfortunate.
out.
But there's not a whole lot I can do about that.
Concentrate.
I can try and break his tongue. If I can break his tongue, actually. There we go. Okay, so that's one down. Now we can do this. Sachika has stench. We can cure stench pretty easily. Oh, her face is really funny.
Concentrate.
I've never noticed that before. She's got a face like, ugh. Okay, yeah. So now we're pretty safe in here. They can't attack us.
They won't get away. Break.
So,
We did it.
we'll just kind of calmly take them out now.
Concentrate.
We didn't take too much damage, did we? Sachika took some damage. But yeah, there we go. I'm gonna put Mamoru in the party because we actually do have something to clean stench. That's the soap. And also the soap will heal. Do we have anything else for stench? Injuries. There we go. And then I'll give her one of these as well. Actually, an aromatic oil. Top her off. Just because those are probably one of the most useless. Do we have anybody that can heal fear? Anyone who has a fear thing? Heat damage, stress and bladder, poison and stench. Oh, Yuma had one too. Cool. Yuma has a stench thing. Rinko has our emergency... She's our emergency, like, bladder control just because of her thing.
There's something here.
Hopefully, yes, we got some industrial adhesive.
What's this?
Anything else? Nope.
Whoa. Found it.
This opens, and these open, and then this needs another
Let's check the map.
door. As you can see, we are on the opposite side of here. I believe this is just a little... Yeah, this is just a little... And you can see already, another one has spawned in. We were just in there. Literally, there is no way for that creature to be in there because we were just inside. But as you can see, sometimes they just spawn in when you come back to an area, which is... It is what it is, I guess.
They won't get away.
Ready? Concentrate. Mine.
I might want to take this point. Eventually, when people's bladders get up too high... Rinko's doing pretty well. I don't know why. Maybe she's just built different.
What is this?
But as you can see,
North is up.
this is just the other side of that area.
The way home.
Believe it leads to some sort of central thing, but it's just the other side of there. So we end up going to the same place no matter what, getting that key card. So now that we have that unlocked, the only other way we can go is into this interior parts. Do they need food? They probably do. Cut it up.
Good.
Cut it up.
Not bad.
Okay, and at this point, I am going to use Rinko's...
Leonie?
How much is that? Oops. I accidentally Sachika twice. That's 22%. That actually doesn't go up by as much as I
Check them
thought. Now, these are annoying
We should mark-
because... Those are pitfalls. These are just straight pitfalls. Oh, are they not? Are these not the ones? I know one of these are just straight... Ah, here it is. Yeah. So these aren't marked. Okay, I thought these were the ones. I know somewhere... I know just enough information to be worried about things. Where I know one of these are gonna... Some of these fall out if you flip a switch. It's kind of like a toggle as part of the puzzle. I don't know why I did Mamoru and then Rio instead of Rio and then Mamoru. But as you can see right here, take him out of the party. Get the combat party back in here. If we were to flip this...
Ow.
I don't know what this is. Where does it want me to look? It wants me to look for something. Unless this is one of those wall things. But as you can see, this is now closed. And now we can get over here.
From again?
I guess that's a way that if you were panicking, you could... Oh, there's a lady. If you were panicking, I guess you could run back here, flip this switch, and it would just drop the floor out, which would prevent enemies from chasing you. This is a nice 4x4,
Concentrate.
They won't get away.
so I can hopefully... Oh, just missed entirely. I was trying to get her scarf. Problem is it hangs a little bit beyond her model,
Concentrate.
because you know, that's how scarves work.
You're mine.
The scarf is the most dangerous thing just because it's a projectile attack. Everything else can be dodged, because everything except projectiles can realistically be dodged with one space, as long as you can back up once.
Ready?
As long as you have a 2x4 or a 2x2 or a 1x3, you're pretty much
Mine.
safe from every attack that's not a projectile.
Concentrate.
Assuming you time it right. The second you mistime something though, you're kind of screwed. Which is why I prefer 2x2s, because with 2x2s, unless you get surrounded by enemies, you can just strafe around them forever. We're gonna aim to try and get Rinko to get some of these final blows. She got one there, so her Cleone corruption went down a little bit. But we're gonna be trying to get her to have final blows, just because
What do we have here?
she's the only one. Well, I guess Sachika has Cleone corruption too, but Rinko has Cleone corruption, and we just want to get that down using Taste of Victory. We now have one thing. We have one slot. So with that one key, we can now choose to open this, or open this. Go all the way down here. I really don't want to open this. For the most part, I think I'm just gonna go where the game tells us to go for the story. I don't think I'm gonna explore that much, just because I did that the first time and it was just painful. So in general, I think I'm just gonna kind of go linearly. If we go in here, we should get another key or some other way to progress, because we have to. We only have one key. We have 3 possible doors. All of them have to let us progress because the game can't soft lock you. With that being said, I am gonna open up that one first, just because I think it'd be funny. Actually, we can see what that'll... We can actually see what leads us over there. Ah, it leads us over to there. That actually might soft lock us. You can, yeah, you can tell on the map that it leads us out here. That might actually, now here's what I'm thinking. That might actually soft lock us. It can't, because the game won't let you do that. There's no way that the game would let us do that, so I might be miscounting something. Oh, wait. Keys left 1, okay. I don't know if this is a permanent key now, though. Because this says keys left 1. I don't remember what this means either. I'm sure it'll be clear once we realize what it's for. Like, once we have something to apply it to. I don't see any glowing spots that would indicate a way to... that would indicate a way to progress over there. Like, give us another key. But I do know that there are resources that spawn over there. Also, there's literally nothing over here. So, I'm gonna open this up. Oh, no, we'll close that. The last thing I need is to run down a hole accidentally. I still don't know what this is supposed to be. We can observe it from over here. There's the lady. So yeah, coming out of that door will put us here. And then there are investigation boxes there, and you can actually see the floor below right there. I don't know if there's a way out of there. But the game, I refuse to believe that the game would soft lock me like this.
Watch out.
Oh yeah, also we gotta deal with these again.
Concentrate.
I'm gonna bait one of them out like this. There we go.
Mine.
There we go. This guy's now dead weight. Oh, I probably should have had that on Rinko. I can do that with this though.
Watch out.
Okay,
They won't get
so
away.
we know that
Concentrate. Mine.
one charge attack will break the tongue. What I'm going to do now is something that's not very efficient, but is very useful, and that's, I'm just gonna bam bam.
It's fun.
Okay, Yuma got that one. Okay. I was trying to just have Rinko charge, but it's a little difficult.
I'll hold it.
Yeah, some more stuff has spawned in here. Stuff always spawns in here. We can go throughout here. I'm gonna use, yeah, it's a disposable key.
What's this?
We now have no more. There has to be a way to get out. I'm trusting that the game isn't just gonna lock me out of progressing. Depends on where that lady is. I'm just trusting the fact that the game won't, like, let you not progress through the game.
Concentrate.
The game won't let you, like, lock yourself out. So, I'm just trusting in that.
Concentrate.
They won't get away.
Ready? Careful. Mine.
I have full confidence in the game that the game won't screw me over. It screws me over plenty, but not when it comes to, like, progressing the game. It just screws me over with RNG. This is not RNG, this is a choice, so... Clearance level 2, and that...
Edible?
Of course.
What is this?
And we got installation sheets.
There it is.
Not what I wanted, but okay. We got the worn jacket too, kind of whatever. Okay.
Time to check the map.
We'll put an X here. So now we know... I like to put them on the same side too, so you know immediately where they are. So looking at this now, what we've determined is... I'll flip that switch again just to see if it does anything. What we've determined is... something else has to open. There has to be something else that opens. So I'll back through here again. Close this. Now that we've opened that, once again, I refuse to believe that the game would let me soft lock it. So I'm just gonna trust in the game. And when that fails, I guess I just lose.
Here? Where
So that opens that. Does that affect anything else on this floor? No.
I'm moving it.
What is this, though? Does opening this affect this? No. I still don't know what this is supposed to be.
Here?
It makes it seem like it's something I'm supposed to be, like, pointing at somewhere. Most of the time, it's an inspection thing. I just don't know what I'm inspecting. Unless this is some sort of weird thing that moves. Because you can tell that it's not, like, the same... Especially if we go over here. It's not, like, flush with the things. I don't know. Let's see. We can backtrack back around here. And we can go through here again. And it could just be... It says no more keys available. I can't go across here. Unless... Is there something... I could drop myself down if I wanted to. Because if I stand here, I would just fall down here. That might be what I have to do. I can do that. We have rope. Oh, do I not have my rope anymore? No, Haruto has the rope. Cool. We have 2 rope. So, we'll do that. I'll double check over here just to make sure I didn't miss anything. A lady spawned in again. Okay, you know what? We're not gonna fight her. I think that's the play. I think I gotta drop down.
We should mark it.
Because if you see here, I believe this is an area. This is behind here. With my luck, I'm gonna drop in front of that dire rooster in. But...
I'm moving it.
We're just gonna do this. That lets us safely descend to this next floor. Are they gonna become old now? One more day until they become old. Aha. Right near dire rooster in.
Concentrate.
They won't get away.
Ready?
Okay, so I gotta do that. I gotta play this smart.
They won't
This
get
is what I
away.
have to do.
Ready?
Or else I'm gonna die. Okay, well now I'm just kind of screwed.
Concentrate.
Yeah.
Line.
Okay. And it was like 2 hits away. Okay, so we'll just load this. That was the thing of like, you can do it in one space. You just have to time everything perfectly. Because if you time it too soon, if you leave... Oh, did it spawn me all the way back over here? Oh, it didn't... Wait, hold on. That's when it auto-saved? It didn't auto-save when I dropped down the... Oh, I guess I didn't progress. I fell. That makes sense. Anyway, well,
They won't get away.
now that we know...
Concentrate. Line.
Oh, I took damage there. Oh, I didn't actually take that much damage. Never mind.
They won't get away.
Ready? Careful.
I'm actually super safe. This is actually like super safe.
I'll
Yeah.
hold it.
We were actually like super safe right here.
They won't get away.
Ready?
Trapped in that corner with one of them broken and the other one turning to face me, that's actually super safe.
Line.
Because, had I broken that tongue in time, now they can do nothing. Okay, so,
They won't get away.
Ready?
the first thing we have
As expected.
Let's check the map.
is this should be reverted as well, correct? Yes. Okay. That is reverted. We can save this guy for now. Let's give you this, and you this, and then give you this. Now, let's have you go... Bam. Oh, it's stress and bladder. Oh, that's so good. And now Rinko... No. No. No, that's not what I... It's not what I want to do. This button. And what we're gonna have Rinko do... And if I really wanted to, I could just have Rinko be the only person in the party. But... We're just gonna keep doing this. I don't care about my combo. We're just gonna keep doing this until Rinko defeats it. Because that'll be, decrease from Taste of Victory. So that's a free... We already got her thing down. It's already lower than it was before, just because I didn't mess up and hit Sachika twice with it.
Is it edible?
Cool, we actually got
There
something.
it is.
Ah! He spawned in out of nowhere, RKO out of nowhere.
They won't get away.
We're gonna do the same strategy. I'm gonna try and break the tongue
You're mine.
with anybody. Cool. And now, actually what I can do here is I can only have Rinko in the party. And now I don't have to worry about overcharging somebody else. Combo is going to go away a little bit faster because we don't have Sachika's combo support, but it's all okay. Cool.
We might need this.
Okay, so as we determined, there's really nothing over here. We want to drop down here, our rooster run if we're lucky. Because we didn't really get anything out of going in here, and because we only got one installation sheet, I know it's random. I'm gonna use it on this door just so we can get in here. I think that's a better use of it. I can come back later and get some later, but
This is
we also don't really need industrial adhesive right now. And I know that's gonna come back to haunt me, but we really don't need it right now, so I think it makes more sense to focus on... And now that we've cleared this, I know I'm safe here. It makes more sense for us to focus on progressing forward, especially since there's a way that we can get over to that side too, is we go down that ladder from the 3rd floor. Close this. We'll be all Gucci until we get over here to the door with the lady. Open the door with the lady.
concentrate.
They won't get away.
Break her scarf.
Mine.
Did not break her scarf.
Ready?
They won't
She
get
moving
away.
and grooving. And schmoovin'.
Concentrate. You're mine.
Slide to the right. Slide to the left.
Concentrate.
Get
Crisscross.
away.
Crisscross. Everybody clap your hands. If Rinko gets the last hit... Oh, no, it was Sachika. Okay. Oh, no, that was a break.
Ready?
They won't get
Maybe Rinko can get the last shot here? No. Maybe Rinko can get the last shot here?
They won't get away.
Last shot? No, it was Zen. Okay. It would have been cool if it was Rinko. Get her back down to 0, Cleone Corruption, whatever. It's still 5%. It goes up by about, what, 6% per... It looked like around 6% per hit. Not that bad. Anyway, come over here to get our second disposable key. We're going to use that this time to go around this way, just because, like I said, around here really wasn't that useful. And we can always drop down here again, too. But yeah. We're probably going to run into some more fat creatures. At least one fat creature on the way in. Probably another when we go to exit. That lady should still be over there. Yep, she is. We're going to leave that closed for now because I don't want to accidentally fall down a hole later. And...
I can't go there.
Oh, actually nothing to greet me inside. Interesting. Well, let's close this for now. Go around here. And see what's in here. Yep, I would like to use this. Just in case, I'm gonna put Rio and Mamoru in the party. Just in case. Map out everything. Okay, cool. So, as we can see here, 2 items. One of them I've pamphlet maybe, the other one's gonna be a key card. Let's grab this key card first. It's another key 1. We could use that to unlock this or unlock this. If we were to use it to unlock this door, it would mean having to jump down here. I plan on doing that anyway though. So first, let's grab this. This should be either 2 or a permanent card. And, oh, an elevator key and a cutscene. Mamoru, I found a key. Can we use it to get on the elevator?
Yeah.
Yes, this should open the door to the center tower.
Oh,
So we finally get to see the underwater lab. I'm getting anxious.
Give me a break.
Let's hope it's not submerged in water. It'd be a shame if we all ended up drowning. Like that other game. What was it called?
Look.
Come on, man. Why you always gotta say things like that?
Party.
The elevator will not move if it is flooded. In that case, we should give up and have a hot pot party. In fact, we may as well go home now. Did she get bored already? It'd be nice if we could find a way to fix the aging effect in there.
Yeah.
Agreed. I've mostly gotten used to it, but it does hurt regardless. I wonder if it hurts more than having a baby. That's something I'd never really...
Huh?
Wait, what does this have to do with babies?
What?
Huh?
Well, you see,
Sachika said we should make babies once we get rid of the aging effect.
how do I say this?
Not that I'm going to have one personally. I mean, it would depend on the timing, but... Huh? Okay. I don't understand what she's trying to justify, but it's making me feel embarrassed for her. Besides, there may be some other humans alive out there.
That's right.
That's all I meant. It was just a simple question.
Ah.
Okay. I got it. Wait. Other humans?
Hey,
Haruto?
That's right.
Why are there creatures here?
what?
Doctor, are the extend machines in Mani and Garage Island connected to the ones in the other ruins?
No.
I only came here after the Day of Reckoning. I had no time to mess with... Wait.
I see.
That's right, I completely forgot. It seems Dr. Ichio's come to the same conclusion I have. We should be playing this on difficulty 1 so there are no monsters like we all thought there wouldn't be.
You shouldn't.
Hey, what are you two talking about?
How's that?
Do you remember how creatures ended up in the ruins in the first place?
That's...
Well, yeah. We figured that out when I found my police ID. The failed clones there made when we extended dumped from Garage Island to the ruins, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and those failed clones turned into creatures. But Mani and Garage Island aren't connected.
In that case...
So it wouldn't make sense for creatures made by us to be here. Which means the creatures here
Oh.
aren't our clones? I like how they also completely disregard the fact that maybe they're the creatures of like the scientists and stuff here that have just like stayed here. They've just like continued living. They just haven't died. I nod. I don't know what this all means, but
How's that?
there's someone creating creatures besides us.
I guess that's to be expected.
There are other human clones? So they must have an X key like us.
For real?
He said for real. Are they the ones that brought us to Mani?
Yeah.
But isn't this good news? It means there are other survivors, right?
No.
This person could be hostile, though.
Look,
We could have another Kurosuke in our hands, so don't get your hopes too high. Oh, don't get your hopes up too high.
Besides,
And the humanity counter is supposed to be accurate, is it not?
However,
Yes, but... But...
I don't know.
I don't fully understand how it works either, and well, unlike you all, I'm not accustomed to dealing with the unknown. I have a strange feeling about this. You don't get it, Mamoru. Adventuring is fun because you get to discover the unknown. Life is all about mapping it out.
My.
You're so adorable, Sachika.
Yikes.
You're getting more and more blunt about it. Don't tease me, you meanie. Let's just go further down. I'm sure we'll find more new stuff down there.
Yeah.
Creatures that shouldn't be there? Their existence elicits a small sense of hope inside me. If there really are other clones who are alive out there, and if they happen to be someone from Mani, they may be able to improve the extend machine. There might come a night where we can sleep without fearing our inescapable and looming deads. Deads? However, what awaits us ahead is that person's sick practical joke and casual malice. Wow, way to spoil it, Haruto. Okay, so we got a level D clearance key. What we can do with the level D clearance key is get in here. But like I said earlier, we also could open up this door, or drop down here, or open up this door. So we really have a lot of options. For convenience sake, close that real quick. I'm just gonna open up this door, just for convenience sake. Like, I know it's probably not the best use of it. I probably should. I also have to mark this again. Oops. I probably should just go, like, down here, around up here, and then come back through and go through there. Because this is also a level 1 door. But that's no fun. Also, we need to get down to the first floor anyway. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a leap of faith. And by a leap of faith, I mean I'm gonna grab another one of these ropes. And I'm just gonna slide on down. I'm gonna cha-cha real smooth. I'm gonna slide to the right. And then slide to the left. And then crisscross. Crisscross.
Ready?
Everybody shake your hands, clap your hands. Dot 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 dot. Oh, I actually backpedaled fast enough.
They won't get away.
Slide to the right. Slide to the left.
Concentrate.
Creature. Creature. Everybody clap your hands. Da, 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 da. Hopefully the third hit is Rinko.
That's how it's done.
Oh, no. Looks like it was Sachika.
Let's take this.
I wonder how many times I've done,
We need this, right?
especially this stream. I know it's been a couple times, but I wonder how many times I've done Chug Jug and Cha Cha real smooth.
They won't get away.
Ready?
It's gotta be a lot, right? Those are the kind of stats I want. Oh, you're approaching me? You're just gonna face away from me like that? Okay, I see how it is. I'm not even worth your time, huh? Typical creature. Oh, some of those animations are really funny, like when they just get beamed over the head. The best ones are Zen's with the claymore, because he just like knocks him over the head, and they have really funny animations. Anyway, I believe we just had a nice autosave. So I'm off to go like die horribly to a rooster. Wish me luck. With any luck, the rooster spawns far away, and I'm able to get into a better position. Nice. It looks like I'm able to maneuver around a little bit more this time. And here should be another, yep, here's another card Q1. And then here's the other
Watch
thing.
out.
That might be the trap room. I hear the rooster. It's somewhere. Okay, I was gonna say, yeah, hopefully, I got lucky this
Get
time.
away.
I completely missed. This is actually not in the awful spot for it to be. I'm gonna try and break its top part again.
I can't go there.
They won't get away.
Ready?
I'm just gonna keep aiming for its like little beak thing
Concentrate.
They won't get away.
as I work my way around. There shouldn't be any other enemies up here too, so there we go.
What are you doing?
Okay, so it's just more meat drops. Is there a good place? Oh, this 4x4 is a perfect place to fight it.
Ready? Concentrate.
The game does at least give you the dignity of having some nice
They won't get
places.
away.
But this ruin especially is just real bad with spawning you into places where you just take hits,
Supposed to carry this?
which I'm just not a fan of. And it's pure RNG. Like this time, it was super far away, so we were completely fine, but I don't know, I just find it annoying.
We could use this.
But I guess that's kind of accurate, right? Like there's no way they'd know where the enemies are.
I'm supposed to carry this?
They could be anywhere. So here's this gate. And here's this. This actually opens up like this, and that just connects us right here. So we just
There.
flip this.
Let's see. Any markers?
Until we get some other stuff, this I believe is the only way to get up to here, aside from just like dropping down here every single time. So we're gonna keep this open. Mimics might have spawned in here.
The map?
But I think it'll be better for me to keep this open for now, just because I can always run back here if need be, hopefully. And The rooster wrens, they're really the only thing that spawns here. We have another card key, so now we kind of want to go through here. Or we could go through here. The game really wants us to, and I'll make our way back over here, because either way, no matter what we decide to do, I'll be going into the center area. The game really wants us to go in here.
Look at the map.
Because we have the clearance. It is, however, totally possible for us to go here. If we wanted to. And I know I said I was going to follow what the game said, and I will open this. But this will bring us down to the first underground floor. How's it look, Dr. Ichio?
This is...
The elevator itself seems to be working, but there's an anti-intruder lock in place. So what does that mean?
Yeah.
We need a passcode to unlock it, and I don't know it, of course. But didn't you work it, Manny?
That's...
It usually wasn't locked like this, outside of emergency situations. That's why only a small handful of people knew the passcode. Well, that just sounds like poor planning. Emergency situations, huh? This is where the end of the world began, so I'm sure that qualified.
Come on now.
So... what then? We can't go any further? I was looking forward to riding an elevator again.
Huh?
I do not understand the joys of common folk.
It's not like that.
Well, I won't deny that I'm a commoner. We have no choice then. Let's go back and find out.
It's okay.
No need. It's very simple. It's up, up, down, down, left, right, A, B, start. A simple code. Sachika confidently walks up to the elevator and flips the cover of the control panel. Under it are exposed wires and a calculator-like device used to input numbers. Maybe it's 11037.
Well now.
1415926535897932338. Those are the... That's pi, isn't it? Isn't that pi? That's pi, right? I don't know how many numbers there are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17, I guess, yeah, 17 digits of pi after the 3. She swiftly taps on some numbers and... Passcode verified. Elevator unlocked. An electronic voice announces the lock has been opened.
Now.
It's time to return to good old Mani. Oh, wait a minute.
Impossible.
How do you know the passcode? You've never been to Mani before. Well, my dad is the one who set it up. Sachika grins wryly. Does he always use the same passcode? Or do you just know his tendencies or something?
Rather.
More like, I made up the code myself, so I can always open it as long as I don't forget. What? She made it herself?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Of the Garage Kids, thank you for bringing me here. Oh, why are you thanking us? You're the one who opened it up for us. I can proceed with just an arm from here, so I think I'll go my separate way.
What?
Oh, what are you talking about?
Don't tell me.
No, it can't be. Don't tell me you're... The moment we all realize something is wrong with Sachika, it happens.
Fine.
Fusion, ha! Electricity flies out from the joint of Sachika's prosthetic arm and her right arm shoots off. Sparks fly out of the socket and a red fluid, be it blood or oil, sprays forth.
Huh?
Sachika!
Sachika falls, her head hitting the ground with a dull thud.
Oh no.
Dr. Ichio runs to Sachika's side. She doesn't move.
Hey!
Oh, what happened? Did her arm break? That should have been separate, not combine. Whoops. Huh?
No need to worry.
Don't worry about Sachika. She's just knocked out from her brain switching channels.
What is that?
That voice, where is it coming from?
Haruto.
It's right there. Zen points and I find the source of the voice.
It's just like how the lights flicker on a train before making contact with the next power line.
It looks so goofy.
Her hand is talking.
I've seen and experienced many unbelievable things, but I've never encountered something as ludicrous as what I see now before me, or what I now see before me. Sachika's prosthetic right arm is now standing and talking to us.
How can this be?
I thought I recognized that voice. You're...
Good grief.
Took you long enough, my boy. I suppose that's to be expected of a mediocre person like you.
I'm Daichi Terashima.
Yes, it's me. The director of Mani. And your father, of course. Terashima. This talking hand is... in all my metallic glory. Dr. Ichio's father and the creator of the X-Key and Extend machine? What the... what's going on here? Dr. Terashima is alive? But Dr. Mamoru told us she died.
Impossible.
Doctor, no. Father, where are you controlling the arm from? What did you do to Sachika?
I'll show you.
Can't you tell? I separated myself from her. I can go on alone from here.
Oh?
You didn't really think Sachika got her memories back, did you?
Huh?
What? The arm has no eyes, nose, or mouth, but it feels like it's grinning at us. That'd be impossible. You should know this, even if you aren't much of a scientist.
Unfortunate.
An act, my boy. It was all an act. I played her part pretty well, if I do say so myself. I suppose it's because she's my daughter.
Oh no!
An act? Then, what about our Sachika?
Not at all.
Such a shame. You thought your beloved sister returned, but it was just your old man. She's gone, reduced to atoms. Right, big brother. This is really fun.
Answer me, please.
Just, what are you? The one responsible for making the world this way. I've returned to the place where the end began.
This time.
I'm here to begin the beginning of the world. The elevator door opens as he finishes speaking, and he hops inside.
Wait.
I'm not done. If you'd like to cooperate, then follow me.
A new humanity.
Let's create a new future for humanity together. Sen tries reaching inside, but the elevator door is closed and the prosthetic arm vanishes from sight.
Damn it.
I need some water. We're going after him, right?
Wait a minute.
Sachika's bleeding from a socket. The connector pots may have been damaged. I need to examine her, but we need to return to Garage Island.
Huh?
He's gonna get away. Sorry, but it'd be better to put her back into her X-Key and...
Zen.
Yeah.
Fine, fine. Let's go back.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. I'm sure Dr. Ichio is shocked more than any of us. But for him to prioritize Sachika's treatment, I wonder what's going through his head right now. We decided to head back to Garage Island, all of us at a loss for words. Please don't actually kick me out to Garage Island. Oh, I feel like they are. I feel like they're sending me back to Garage... Yep. We take Sachika to her room once we return, and Dr. Ichio repairs her arm right away. The rest of us go to the garage and wait, not wanting to get in his way. Several hours pass. Sure is taking a while. He's still working on that surgery?
Oh yeah.
Dr. Ichio said that arm was a product of nanomachine research and was specially made at Mani. I'm sure it's not so easy to replace.
I'm telling you.
I did suggest we return it to her X-Key first.
That's...
Even if we extend her, it won't fix the prosthetics.
Well,
You're back. Is Sachika okay? Dr. Ichio?
yeah.
The thing is, what? The thing is... I have no idea.
no!
Don't tell me.
Oh!
Sorry for the wait, you guys.
Oh?
Huh?
Well...
Once she regained consciousness, she fixed most of it herself. There wasn't much for me to do.
Listen,
Sheesh, don't scare us like that.
Thank goodness.
I was worried seeing her bleeding like that, but fortunately the vital parts were still intact. How's the new arm? Doesn't look much different from the old one.
Awesome!
Great! It's the same type as the old one, so I could even start cooking right now.
Yeah.
Glad to hear it.
Well,
By the way, I'm the one who brought that arm back from the hospital. Guess you owe me one now.
I see.
You did? Thanks, Zen. Then the next arm I find is yours.
Oh well.
That's not what I meant, but oh well. Maybe I'll offer her an arm and a leg in return for favors too. After celebrating Sachika's recovery, we discuss how to proceed.
what do you think?
I want to hear your opinions on what we should do from here on, regarding Dr. Terashima, of course. I believe he's also the one responsible for Mani appearing at Garage Island. He was saying something about a new humanity. If you'd like to cooperate, then follow me. Let's create a new future for humanity together.
That's...
He said to follow him if we're willing to cooperate. I wonder what he's planning.
Let's see.
I have a feeling he's up to no good, but I don't want to speak too badly in front of him in front of his children.
No.
No, Dr. Terashima, my father, is the very personification of mischief itself. He's the type who will completely disregard ethics, common sense, empathy, even family for his research.
However,
To think he's still alive and is controlling Sachika through her prosthetic arm. I can't even begin to comprehend what he's thinking.
Oh yeah.
His existence also explains the question Dr. Mamoru brought up earlier.
Ah. Huh.
You mean about Sachika waking up on Garage Island before him, despite not being part of his plan?
Yeah.
Dr. Terashima must have extended her beforehand, and he's been observing us through her ever since.
Damn it.
I don't know what he's planning, but we need to teach him a lesson.
The hell?
That guy hurt Dr. Ichio and Sachika. How could he do that to his own kids?
But...
But he may get rid of our aging effect if we ask him to.
No, no, no.
I wouldn't count on it. He's been observing and messing with us since day one.
I don't know.
Sachi, you don't happen to know what he's planning to do ya?
well...
No, I don't. But I did hear someone talking in my head every once in a while. It was in my own voice though, so I had no idea it was Dr. Terashima.
Alright.
Well then, talking to him directly is our only choice.
Yeah.
We've come this far, so I want to find out the whole truth, including what exactly he plans on doing.
Let's go!
Then let's go find out. Sachika wants to talk to him too.
Isn't that right?
I'm sure Mamoru feels the same way, right?
that's...
Yes, I want to know what his true intentions are. But I don't think you should go, Sachika. Considering what he did to you, I'm sure you realize now that he only sees you as a research subject.
I don't know.
Who knows what he could do to you next?
I don't wanna...
I don't want to be left here alone. Please take me with you. She'll probably just try to follow us. She'll probably just follow us if we try leaving her.
Leave it to me.
It'd be safer with us, don't you think? We always done things together with the 8 of us.
My, my.
I'm losing her voice too. I suppose so.
Listen,
Just don't get near Dr. Terashima, alright? Stay near me so I can protect you.
Yeah!
Okay, thanks, Mamoru. I'll ask this just in case, but
How's that?
does anyone think we should forget about Dr. Terashima and move on? I wait 5 seconds, but no one raises their hand. So it's decided then.
All right.
We'll head for the interior of Mani next. It's time to pay Dr. Terashima a visit. Do 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 do.
We could use this. I'm supposed to carry this? I will pick it up.
Okay. We are back at the Garage Island. So we back in the mine. Got the pickaxe swinging from side to side, side to side. Anyway. What can we make now? It's types of armor. Oh, we can make soulskin iron boots. We could use our one pigskin spirit. Should we use our one pigskin spirit? We could also make soulskin shell armor. We can't make body bioguard armor because we don't have monkey fur yet. But should we? Oh, Stretch! You hear things popping? That's me. We could make soulskin boots. That could be a thing that we could do. I'm gonna make more rope as well. We still have a way to go. Of course, we would need another pigskin spirit for this, but we don't even have one. We could make this because we have enough power generators and installation sheets. We also don't even have the katanas, so kind of whatever. Let's make these. I actually am going to. I barely have any water left. I don't know. I think it's all the voices I've been doing. Especially Rio's. Rio's always does a number. So I'm gonna go grab some water, and then I'll be right back. How could I hate her? She's such an angel. What? But then again, kinda wish she were dead when she walks by. What? That's not helping my throat either. When she walks by. What a sight for sore eyes. She's got you mesmerized. Watch as she stands, you're holding her hand. Something, yeah, something, something. Something, 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 yeah. Something, something, yeah. Something, 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 something. When she's something. Cool. I'm back with water. What is this? What do I have selected? It's so big, it's larger. Oh, I see. I was like, what do I have that's so big? The box is going outside of the thing in OBS. What is Seabed 1-2? Oh, Sachika. Sachika? Sachiko. And of course, Amy Karmas. And then, no. I really like this. I feel like I should have this and this, like, on a keybind. To just be like, this is my panic, like, I have something on screen, you can't see it, just this. Anyway. Let's continue onward. She walks by. Let's make well, do we want to make soulskin iron boots?
The way home is...
It's a 48, so it's going to be a big increase. How much do they weigh? These are 1.5. Those are 3. How much do these weigh? Does it say? Doesn't tell us how much they weigh. Should we use it? That's our worn boots and our scrap metal. Or not our scrap metal, our pigskin spirit. Oh wait, does this not? Oh no, this does use pigskin spirit. Wait, what uses the... Wait, where's the thing that uses... Corrosive lab coat. Shell. Helm. Leather jacket. Soulskin shell armor. Okay, yeah, that's... I for some reason thought it was BioGuard armor. No, it's soulskin shell armor. Oops. Let's make these. Oh, 2. And it has safe and secure. Safe and secure is good. Because safe and secure... Safe and secure if we go to System God. Makes it so we take less damage, right? Safe and secure reduces damage taken. Yeah, it's just all damage is reduced. So, we should probably give it...
Let's check the map.
Medieval gear, life source, sound resist. Rinko already has medieval gear. So should we give it to Yuma? It's gonna be an increase for everybody. Let's check people's stats. Zen is 221, 275, 218, 187. We could give it to Sachika. She has the lowest defense. But she has medieval gear. Yuma's the only one that doesn't have medieval gear. But Sachika does have the lowest defense. Yuma also has one of the highest health pools. Rinko has higher health right now. But Yuma does have one of the highest health pools. And I think that's only because... actually, no, they have the same equipment pretty much, so that can't be it. Oh, but Rinko does have medieval gear. Should we give it to Sachika? It does bring her thing up, her weight capacity up a little bit, now that she's got these as well. And I guess we'll put these... I'll put this on to Mamoru. Okay. And then we can look at upgrading some things as well. We could upgrade... What's this? Max upgrade is 40. So the max upgrade, we could go for that one to get up to 72. She's got that maxed out. Yuma's is at 54 as well. Sachika's is maxed out there. Let's look at the individual scores. Well, that's 72. No, that's 82. And 70, that's 152. Zen is getting... That's 86. 106. 113 off of his. Rinko is getting... That's... 66. So she's getting 172 from her stuff. I also think she's probably going to be the last one to get upgrades, like have her gear upgraded, just because she already has a maxed out armor piece. Shell Shinguard. Is there anything above Shell Shinguard, but like below Soulskin boots that we can make? No, because the only thing is that below Soulskin boots require health shoes or worn safety shoes and industrial adhesive. Same defense, and they all require industrial adhesive. Same defense, probably different weights. We have health shoes somewhere. What are these?
Maybe we could
Reinforced
use
plate
this.
boots. I could have sworn that we had health shoes. Maybe I picked them up and then we died and I chose not to pick them up a second time, probably what happened. Probably what happened. And we have this too, just in case, if we ever want to give that to Sachika. If we ever wanted to, like, do this. That would bring her weight down. And then we could also, if we ever wanted to replace plate mail, if we ever wanted to completely replace plate mail and give it to somebody else, we do have a backup +0 on the ground that we could swap for somebody. Unless, does it make sense to give this to Yuma? Because she has the highest weight capacity out of the ladies. And I feel like it's a waste if we give this, if we give it to Zen. I don't know. The idea here, though, is that Sachika will always almost be at capacity, but Rinko and Yuma will always have enough. Their equipment will always be light enough, even when they're children, to be able to carry their gear, which is the biggest advantage. We have 85 upgrades. And I don't really want to use it on the plate mail because the plate mail starts at 70 and goes up to 110. I really don't, because I think it's a waste. Most things only go up to, oh, mostly they're going up to 40, yeah, and then these go up to 99. But the thing is, the only person really who stands to have bonuses, because if we look at Sachika, she has some of the lowest defense. She has 204. Second lowest, or the lowest, Yuma followed by 218. Zen at 221. So I feel like I should upgrade hers, and that's partially because of the metal mask. And I could upgrade her medieval gear, I just I don't know if that's going to be worth it. She is squishy, though. Everyone's kind of squishy, though. But I feel like it might be worth it to go all in and, like, because we only need 52. We only need 52. We'd still have 33 left over. Would it be worth it to just max out Yuma's now? And then it just turns into like, well, but I also could just ditch the plate mail entirely. At 85 with a base of 7, I could get the third set up to 92. I could get the one on the ground up to 92. And fully ditch the plate mail. We would just be giving up medieval gear in exchange for passion and stamina source. Passion slows enemies slightly, and stamina source is extra stamina. See, this would be, I feel like, a much harder decision to make. Or, I mean, it'd be a much easier decision to make if it was the pure one, because, oh, actually, passioning increases life. Okay. Okay. Increases life, but medieval gear, on the other hand, medieval gear is reduces damage and increases life. She would lose medieval gear and the decay resist. She would gain bonus health and bonus stamina. I could get it up to 92. I could get it all the way up to 92 if I used all the strengthener we had now. And that would only end up being a 22-point increase off of the plate mail. Or I could increase the plate mail. That would bring me down to 45, and I could get Yuma's up to 92, and I could get this to 110. It's just a question of, am I going to keep using the plate mail? Is the plate mail going to be something I will keep using? I feel like the answer to that is yes. Also, I don't know what the Soul Skin armor, how many upgrades that gets, but if that gets 40 as well, then that's just gonna be straight worse than the gem armor, aside from the amount of strengthener it will take. But then I also have to think about how much does, because she only has 1 kilo. She can only take 1 more kilo of weight before she is at capacity, and I would have to swap these for something else if we can find anything lighter. I'm going to save here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat a little bit, and I'm going to load in... I'm going to load this game cleared sage. And I'm just going to look at how much stuff weighs. 1.6. So that actually this actually will weigh less. So we should be good there. And here you can see I had this, which has life source. I actually got a decent spread. And then I have Soul Skin Shell Armor on Yuma, purely because I'd never got enough gems. And you can see I'm still using handmade safety shoes here. I should probably make shin guards. And I'm using insulation sneakers here for the electric resist. I'm using shell Oni helms. So it's a very different set of armor that I'm using. But as you can see, everything is on the ground. But I straight up just don't think I have the stuff to make. I also don't think... I think I got this, and then I was just like, you know what? Can I make stuff? What is it gonna take? Turquoise, sapphire, or peridot, because I know we have a diamond. Well, that looks like a turquoise and a sapphire. So I totally could have made one for Yuma. I just chose not to. Mainly because I don't think I have any strength in there, right? Isn't that why I chose not to? I don't have enough. Let's also look at what the upgrades are. Unless I put it in here. Yeah, I have no strength there. That's why I chose not to. So, this goes up to 205. Oh, the Claymore goes up to 99? Oh, ayo. This goes up to 99 as well? Oh, cool. The Tobu goes up to 10. How much does this get upgraded by? 4. Okay, I assumed it was going to be 40. Cool. So, yeah, that would only bring us up to 104, which is actually going to be worse than if you had just spent all of the stuff to upgrade one of the gem armors. Obviously, it would only cost you 40 strength in there instead of 99, but you do get more defense out of that. With that in mind, since I know that the katana is actually, when we get it, is actually going to be lighter, and we won't have to worry about Sachika's weight, I am going to increase the plate mail and then dump the rest of this into... Well, actually, probably I'll dump it into Zen's, honestly. But first, let's find Sachika's plate mail
Applause, please.
and just do this.
It's
Actually,
starting to grow on me.
Wonderful. Great.
Did it get stronger? Applause, please.
I can't tell if it's any faster with my mouse.
Wonderful.
But I'm gonna choose to use my mouse
Did it get
instead.
stronger? Applause, please.
Good stuff. Just as
Yeah, I'm gonna use my mouse. I don't think it's any faster than with my controller, but
Applause, please. It's starting to grow.
just as it's upgraded.
okay, this feels faster.
Applause, please.
This feels faster.
Great. Looks strong.
It's starting to grow.
I made a thing.
I made a thing. There we go. So we have 45 left now. Sachika has 2 maxed out pieces. We could get this up to 92 upgrades, so that would put us at 99. Or we could upgrade Zen's. Or we could have gone crazy with the Claymore and just like gone ying, got this up to 285 and then been like swing swing swoosh. Let's look at the stats though. 221, 363, 221, 275, 274, 218, 244, 228. I'm gonna upgrade Zen, because Zen I feel like is chronically, like, squishy. I feel like Zen chronically has, like, health problems. Of just, like, being too squishy.
It's wonderful.
Now, you might be saying to yourself, Neon, why don't you just wait until you can get the red Fundoshi, get a Topaz, because, that one has the one that gives you a chance to resist death. And to that I say, well, I've literally never been able to make it. In the 2 playthroughs I've done, I've never gotten the stuff to make it, so that's why. Plus, I have this now, and I've already invested into it, so we're gonna keep investing. Hello, Rodo.
Did it get strong?
Looks strong. Wonderful.
Okay, it feels like it's just as fast by mashing my controller, so I'm gonna mash my controller, because I can do that easier than mashing my mouse button.
It's starting to grow.
Looks strong. I made it.
Did it get stronger?
How are we today? I'm doing pretty good.
Looks strong.
I'm hopefully
Wonderful.
gonna be a little bit tougher, so the enemies can't body me as hard. So how are we looking now in terms of stats? He's 363, 266. Rinko's 221, 275. Yuma's 274, 218. And Sachika's 228, 244. I might upgrade her soul skin boots next. It's nice to hear. Yes. We don't have any more worn boots. I don't know where you get them. I don't know if you can get more. I know I've made insulation shoes. Have you killed everyone yet in your team? No, actually, I spent all of that previous stream trying to find Monokuma. So we started this stream at day 11. And it's been 3 days, so we're now at day 14. So they should all... What's going to happen, actually, is they're all going to die at the same... Assuming nobody dies in combat, they're all just going to die of old age at the same time. And we'll just have to... That's actually the ideal scenario. We'll just come back, we'll extend everybody, and everyone's just going to be on the same cycle over and over and over again. I'm doing my best to get things not... Keep people alive. That is also very viable. I hope it will be. I'm hoping that eventually we'll get Monokuma drops for the katanas. I've just spent my 1 pigskin spirit getting the soulskin iron boots. So we'll have to go hunt for more of those, but I'm not going to go looking for those until we get the katanas. Just because they really aren't used for anything. The only thing they're used for, aside from making the poison blood blade, is soulskin iron boots. We don't have worn boots. And they're used for bioguard armor, soulskin shell armor, camouflage jacket, and I think that's it. Oh, and corrosive lab coat, but we don't care about any of those because they're not good. Monokuma is a god from Mexico, right? Montezuma? Wasn't Montezuma wasn't Montezuma an Aztec king? Yeah. Montezuma was the last fully independent ruler of the Aztec Empire before the civilization's collapse after the Spanish conquest in the early 16th century. Okay, that's what I thought. You're thinking of Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl is a pretty fun name. I see it written out sometimes. Not from America. Aztec and Mexico are pretty much near each other. Yes, the Aztec Empire, actually, if I remember correctly, the Aztec Empire, Tenochtitlan, if I remember correctly, was founded on present-day Mexico City. The story behind the Mexican flag is that one of the tribes, I don't think it was the Aztecs, received a prophecy saying that they needed to look for a sign. They needed to look for a sign to find out where the ground for the new empire should be. And they saw an eagle on a cactus with a snake in its claws. And that was apparently the sign that they received that this was the land for the new nation. And so that's why the flag of Mexico has the eagle with the snake and the cactus. I don't know if that was the Aztecs. I do know that Tenochtitlan, the capital of the Aztec Empire, is located beneath modern-day Mexico City, or maybe more correctly, that Mexico City was built on top of the location of Tenochtitlan. Quetzal what? Quetzalcoatl. Don't ask me to spell it. I don't know how. I know there are a couple different ways to spell it. There's one that's like a correct way to spell it. But every time I see it, I go, oh, right, I do know what that is. The one I remember is like Quecoatl or something. Yeah. Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl. Oh, also, I don't know why I said just QE Coatl, because that'd be just K Coatl. I left out the Zil. I'll paste it in chat. Quetzalcoatl. What the Mexican flag looks like? It's like a rotated Italian flag. It is pretty similar to the Italian flag in terms of like the color design. The Italian flag is white, green, and red? Yeah. Yeah, and then the Mexican flag is very similar, except in the middle it has the eagle with the snake on the cactus. Green, white? Yeah. Yeah. Mexican flag looks the same, except it has the eagle in the middle. Quetzalcoatl. Also, don't ask me any question about Quetzalcoatl. I don't really know. I just know Quetzalcoatl exists. I think we're all good on food. Let's continue on. The game wants us to go down the elevator. I don't want to go down the elevator, but I'm faced with this conundrum where my current two options are basically go down the elevator and go to B1, which I hate, but the other option is go through here, which I probably will hate even more. Quetzalcoatl seems like it makes everyone hate you in Scrabble. I wonder if you can input Quetzalcoatl in Scrabble.
Where did we come from again?
It uses a Q and a Z, so Quetzalcoatl. I could go through here. We have one more. I could also open up this.
We should mark it.
If coat is already there, then maybe. 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 I don't know how Scrabble works with, like, proper nouns and names. I could go through here, because I believe this is a floor. That's a level 1 door. And we have one more level 1 door. Opening this isn't going to give us anything. It's going to give us 2 gathering points that we might get something useful out of, but we didn't last time, so... Or I could go through here. The game wants us to go through here. There's probably a bunch of traps if I go this way. We're going to go that way anyway. You know what? Who cares?
That hurts.
I just don't want to go down to the B1 lab. I hate it so much. Also, going this way is going to spit us out on Monkey Door, and Monkey Door's poggers because Monkey Place is a great place. It means I'm not fighting mimics or the dire rooster, and oh, they're going to be all old now, aren't they? This is another reason why I don't want to explore down below where the story wants us to go. They're all old now, so... Never played Scrabble in English or like with a strict rule set? Yeah, I think the only real experience I've ever had with Scrabble is I think they have Scrabble on Facebook that you can play. You know how you can play games on Facebook with like other people? I think they have Scrabble on Facebook. So we're just gonna do this. I'm gonna close this. We can open up this door.
This is...
Oh. Cool. So it's literally just a collection point. That was
I'll get it.
entirely pointless. It's literally just a collection point. Open these back up. Close these again. Open this. So there's literally nothing else for us to do. This is also a collection point. The game is forcing us to progress with the story, and I hate it. Boomer party.
Where are we?
The game is forcing us to play the game, and I hate it. How dare the game force me to play the game? Okay, fine. Fine. I'll explore just a little bit. But they're all old now, so I'm gonna do a party wipe pretty soon because that's just what's gonna happen. I'm sorry, game. I'm not... The first time you talked about something I kind of also know of. Scrabble. Who would have thought it'd be Scrabble and the Mexican flag? Okay, cool. You hear a door open nearby. But what if I don't want a door to open nearby? You see what this is? You know what this is? This is awful. You know what this is? This is like literally the worst thing. This is gonna be such a nightmare. I hate this room so much. Have you ever played? It's just like one of those. It's one of the puzzles in 999. One of the 999 games uses this, but it's just like that. Those Pokemon gyms. And this is an awful floor where what happens is these little spots here you can stand on, but all the other ones you slide until you hit something, and you have to flip switches on to open the door on the other side. The problem is there are these gas vents that like spew out freezing like cryogenic fluid at you, and it's gonna annihilate me. I'm gonna get destroyed by these. Who has cryogenic fluid? Luckily everybody in the combat party has it, but yeah, I don't even remember. There's I know there's a strategy here too. Yep, because here's one of the switches.
I can't go there.
But here's the thing. You know what the annoying part is? I don't remember where it goes, like which ones do they go for. But straight up,
Cold. That hurts.
Cold!
the door opens, but it's on a timer. What I understand, this is an interactive gas chamber. Pretty much. Except fortunately for me, I'm not going to take that much damage from it. I'm going to put these two in the party just so I can map things out a little bit. Oh, it's... Okay, it won't let me map them out because they're freezing tiles. Okay, they're technically kind of just trap floors, so their skill doesn't work on it. Okay, cool. Whatever. Fine by me. So we figured out where the thing is. We need to flip that lever. Aha. And now this is descended. This is descended now, so we can go through here.
Cold!
And we can go over through here.
Cold! Cold! Cold!
But basically, we need to flip that switch. And, one of the doors, I don't even remember which door it is. One of the doors will open. And,
Cold! Cold!
that one.
Cold.
Cold!
There we go. There's also a button there that I can't hit either. This one guy, her sounds really did that. It's just like, cold! Yeah, Zen's things are great. They're also all old, so they all have amazing damage lines, because they're all old. They've got some great lines. I suppose I could do this. That just sends me back over here. Which now...
What are you doing?
Wow. Wow, we got through it. That actually was way different than what it was before. That's not what I remember at all. I remember it being way more annoying. This place is sort of like an aquarium. If only it were a little brighter in here, I'd be able to see the fishies better. The two look around curiously. It's hard to believe they're talking about ruins. In fact, some portions of the ceiling are made of glass, and we can see fish swimming overhead.
This is...
We're lucky there's still air in here. But the security system is active as well. I don't know much in that department, and there are creatures roaming around, so we should stay alert. What? An exercise of murder. Sounds like an effective diet.
No, no, no.
We all know you won't go on a diet. Besides, you'll be reverted again once you extend.
Oink.
I wonder where Dr. Terashima is. Maybe he has an office somewhere in here.
Uh-huh.
Well, usually the last boss would be found at the very end. We still don't truly know if he's our enemy. Sashika suddenly falls in her behind. She immediately stands up again and points at the floor in a fluster. Something came out of the floor. The floor? Oh. Ding dong bing bong?
Huh?
What?
What is this?
Sachi!
Stay back, Sachi. The thing that we've The thing that had come out of the ground displays the same static image we've seen so many times.
What is that?
Dr. Ichio? Is it?
Tell me.
It can't be. Dr. Ichio is interrupted just as he tries getting his words out. Is it Extend TV? We see familiar, but somehow new footage before our eyes. Floor TV. Along with that comes that usual depressing jingle. Dun, dun, dun. Come on. Oh, they actually changed the outline too.
Hey kids! It's time for Sheen Extend TV! It's been a while, guys! Remember us?
Now in color, now in Technicolor.
Start over with our introductions for our friends that may have forgotten about us. I'm Mirai, the herbivore mascot and host of Shin Extend TV.
I'm the assistant.
Why is it so blown out?
You don't need to go that far back.
I can't help it. I got called in so suddenly. What is this anyway? We already had our reluctant final episode, didn't we?
We're back again by popular demand. Our new program is now called Shin Extend TV. Clap, clap, clap.
New? Is that why you look a little different this time, Mirai?
Yeah, it's one of the features of the new Extend TV. Can you tell what's different this time?
Is it Technicolor?
You usually smell like a mop, but... Well, now you smell like a mop soaked with old milk.
Smell-o-vision?
Wow, we just started and I already feel like dying. I'm not talking about that sort of smell harassment. Something looks different, right?
Now that you mention it, you seem more... colorful?
That's right. We're broadcasting in color starting today. I look prettier than usual, right?
What's with all that color in your face, huh? Who are you trying to seduce?
What are you talking about? Your face has some color now too, Sho.
So we've got color now. Big deal. These days, it's all about high-def video.
Yeah, it's gotta at least be 1920 by 1080.
Don't tell me that's the only reason you gave this show a new name.
No, of course not. The Sheen in Sheen Extend TV means new in Japanese, along with other things.
I wonder if this dialogue was the same in the original dub. Does Mirai explain that Sheen and Sheen Extend TV means new in Japanese in the Japanese dub?
Oh, I get it. It's also a ripoff of Shin Godzilla, right?
You can't say that.
See, now that's the thing where I feel like that's another moment where they kind of dropped the ball. And maybe it's just because they didn't do it in the dub, but if I was in charge of voice directing, I would have made her say, "You can't say that!"
Like I was saying, Sheen has a bunch of meanings.
Every time there's like a long thing, I would have just made her bleat, because she's a sheep, and it would have been funny.
New, true, God, heart, shape,
Oh yeah, that is right, God, because Genshin Impact.
and the most relevant meaning this time
I open the
is...
Japanese version, they drop some random English phrase. Oh, that'd be really funny.
Parent.
Ah! Now that's disturbing.
Ta-da! I'd like to introduce
Jesus? Well... Literally.
the new face of Sheen Extend TV and the director of Mani, Dr. Daichi Terashima.
Can everyone see me?
I'm pretty sure that was he did that animation a previous time in one of his cutscenes where he just like he was like all of a sudden in the camera.
Woo! Dr. Terashima!
See, but she did it there. She went Dr. Chima. Why didn't she do it for that? Right?
You're...
Wait a minute! Dr. Terashima and Sho Terashima? Don't tell me. Could it be that all those episodes about Sho's scumbag father were...
You're the one who hired me as a mascot, right? Thank you so much.
They really did nitpick on all the shoot potential. Yeah.
So, he's not your dad?
Don't be silly, Mirai. I'm a fictional character. I live in a different dimension from the Doctor. Though, it is true he's the one who brought me into this world.
Since when did you ever laugh like that?
Shin makes me die sometimes. Extend TV makes me die a little on the inside sometimes.
Ladies and gentlemen, and especially you, Mamoru. Hope you all enjoyed my little surprise.
Why is his mouth animation like that? He's like... Why is his mouth animation like that?
Mirais AI based on the data for the Extend TV show you made. I didn't write their scripts, you know. They think of their own.
Oh, it's like that, it's like that,
Real time.
AI sitcom on Twitch. Watch Me Forever. The sitcom where everything is being voiced, written, and animated in real time.
It's thanks to Mamoru that we came to be.
Okay then.
So
I have to
goofy.
express my gratitude. I'm only going to say this once. So long, and thanks for all the fish.
Looks like his vocabulary still needs some adjustment. By the way, I'm modeled after my 3D scans. Better than a prosthetic hand showing up on screen, no?
Does that mean he's a VTuber?
Anyway, what's the purpose of Shin Extend TV, Doc?
Well, I was bored. I mean, my goal is to explain my new humanity.
It's like, well, I was bored and there really wasn't anything for me to do, so...
Did you just say mission? Feels like I haven't heard that in a while.
I can't wait to come out of this cutscene and have like 20 enemies around me and I just die.
The new humanity restoration mission is an experiment toward a new future and new humans.
Mirai doesn't know too much about it either, but it sounds like this is a very dangerous mission. Something horrible will happen if you fail.
Even worse than something really embarrassing happening to Mirai?
What? Don't bring me into this.
He scanned himself. If he was a VTuber, that mean you look like your model IRL too? I guess so. I guess it's more like motion capture then, isn't it?
Truth is, I distanced myself from Sachika because I didn't want to put everyone in danger.
Yeah, I guess it'd be more like a Quantic Dream, like in Until Dawn, or like Detroit Become Human.
Even though I told you all to follow me if you want to help, I'd actually prefer if you didn't.
Alright, well, let's go back to Garage Island. He said he didn't actually want our help. Let's go back now. Do you look like your model?
But since you
Not
all
really.
did end up coming
Maybe a
here,
little.
he wants to explain the new humanity restoration mission, so you'll go home without interfering.
1-to-1 copy?
That's why it started so suddenly?
Imagine if I'm actually just doxing myself with my model and nobody realized.
Can you call me in for upcoming meetings from now on? I'd like to discuss actors' pubic images.
You mean public images?
You mean public images. No one's discussing pubic hair in a meeting.
You don't know that, Mirai.
Anyway, I just wanted to introduce myself this time, so...
He's just like, I gotta stop these two. I gotta stop these two. I need to fix the AI. I need to fix the chat programming.
I'll ask you all once more. It's dangerous beyond this point, so stop following me.
It's dangerous to go alone, so just don't come. Alright, buddy.
Wherever you go, I hope you pray for the success of the new humanity restoration mission.
Don't worry, Dr. Terashima. I will be sure to just go right back to Garage Island and that'll just be the end of the game.
Okay then.
We just won't finish this game. Oh! Thank you for the follow! He means pubic images. Psy baby? Psy-B?
Illuminate!
A new future.
Oh, it's different now.
For humanity!
Bye-bye
And bye-bye.
I don't like this new one as much. Now I gotta here. So, what salute did he? See. See, now that's the thing. Exactly. He just is one of those things where every time I see it, I just go, "All right, show. Just calm down a little bit, you know? Like, you're getting into some dangerous territory, my guy." I don't know why they even chose that for him, but every time I just go, I see it and I just go, I feel like there was something that they didn't quite. Anyway. Hello, Saibi. Maybe in Japan it's still okay. I don't know. I think it's I assume it's supposed to be something. I think Magna explained it to me one time. How are you, Saibi? Also, is there something you want me to call you? Like, is there a correct pronunciation? I assume there's some sort of thing, because there are some jokes that just don't make as much sense. Saibi? Okay, I'll go with Saibi. There are some things that just don't make sense. I am gonna look it up. I know Show's name is a joke. Terashima Show is a joke. It's like a pun. Let's see if I can find it. They have that listed on the wiki. No. I know there's some sort of joke of like his name is Terashima Show or Show Terashima, and I know that Terashima Show is like a pun. But aside from that, I'm well, thank you. How am I? I'm doing pretty good, you know? Aside from the fact that I'm playing this godforsaken game, doing pretty good. The TV sinks into the floor again and we all sigh deeply. Whatever their explanation is, we all know what he means by it. Yeah. Alright, Show. You gotta calm down. Every time I see it, he does it every time, and every time I'm just like, maybe don't do that, buddy. So, that was Dr. Terashima? Thinking back, this is the first time we've actually seen him. Dr. Ichio and Yuma nodded in response to my question.
Right.
I forgot they're all old, too. At the very least, Dr. Terashima on TV looks and sounds the same as the one I know.
Yes.
Yes, that is how I remember him as well.
My.
I didn't expect him to prepare an extended TV episode. He still enjoys mocking others, it seems. Despite his exasperated comment, there's a somewhat nostalgic look in Dr. Ichio's eyes. My man looks like Poseidon. As for the girl who shares the same father with him...
Well,
Mamoru,
really?
was that really Dr. Terashima? That was Sachika's dad?
Yeah.
Yes, his yes threw me off. That's right.
Yeah.
You met him many times at the hospital. We hid the fact that he was your father the whole time.
Oh,
I see. Sachika lowers her eyes sadly. Is she disappointed because her father is such a strange person? Dr. Ichio must have noticed the dubious expression on my face and speaks up. As I explained before, clone Sachika was nothing more than a research subject to Dr. Terashima. That's why he never hesitated in conducting experiments on her. On her. Even if they caused her great pain.
I'm sorry.
Though I'm just as guilty for never trying to stop him.
That's...
How awful.
isn't that right?
So Sachika met him a bunch of times already. I'm such a dummy. I never noticed.
Sachi. Really?
Who cares if she's a clone? He's her father. Take responsibility for your child, damn it.
So,
That irresponsible doctor told us not to follow him because it's dangerous.
hey.
We're not really going to turn back now, are we? I mean, I'd like to turn back so I can stop playing this game.
Let's do this.
Hell no! We still need to give him a piece of our minds. Isn't that right, Haruto?
Let's go.
That's right. Let's keep going, everyone. I'm not able to see through the truth of Dr. Terashima. First he tells us to follow along, and now he wants us to turn back because it's dangerous. What is he trying to do? And how exactly does he view us? Either way, seeing Sachika putting on a brave front for our sake. I don't know what to do with the anger growing inside me. All right. So this place is also a complete nightmare. Like I said, this whole place is a nightmare.
There it is.
This is, as you might have been able to guess, this is a maze. Except there are these sonic blasters out here that are gonna, like, destroy us. Because you see how fast these things are going? On top of that, there are enemies in the water that, like to spawn in. They just jump out of the water and then you get bodied. So, we managed to get through the ice room.
Haven't we got
I saw this show guy I knew. What's up with this game? It's certainly something. I don't know what's over here, and quite frankly, I said earlier, I don't want to explore this whole area. There's so much. And do we have death by sonic waves? Oh, actually, don't we could just make... Hold on a second. Let me see if I'll find it here first. Scalding fluid, powerful bite, getting bitten, chair strike. I like that chair strike is something that you can die from. You can get beat over the head with a folding chair. It's one of my favorites. It's so funny. I don't think I've ever died to the sonic waves, because I'm pretty sure every time I had somebody die from a sonic wave, I straight up just, like, reloaded my save, because I refused to continue playing the game. So... yeah, no. WWE stuff, yeah. We do have soundproof headphones, which have sound resist. So if I play things right, I might be able to strafe in a way that make it so Yuma and Rinko only take damage. The real question is, it's impossible to see anything. I don't want to get into any dead ends. Okay, so we can dodge through there. I see one of the things in the water. It's taking damage from the thing. Do we want to move up through here? No, that's a dead end. So the next place we want to go is... okay, they only took 20 damage. That's not too bad. But there's a Dharma Orca. Luckily, I'm pretty sure I can bait it out, like, right here. Yeah, I can just bait it here, and hopefully I won't die. Okay. I guess like the thing that balances out is I'm better at the game than I was the first time I played this. Which way do we want to go next? We want to continue going this way. Oh, Zen just got too much weight on him. They're all old now too. That's the other. You know what the most annoying part about this is too? I'm gonna have to do this again anyway, because they're gonna die of old age, and I'm gonna have to go through this whole thing again. Yeah, they're gonna die anyway, so I'm gonna have to do this whole thing again, and then go through the whole maze. I actually want to go this way. Yeah. The problem is now I'm kind of stuck here.
Concentrate.
Unless I can... Nope. Yeah, so that's what I was talking about. You just kind of get bodied. What did Zen die of, actually? Death by sound. Actually, where did those items go? Our inventory is too full. My ears. Yeah, he died of sound. He died of the sonic wave. I wonder where... the last autosave was probably at the start of this floor. I could pick... so, they're all gonna die eventually of old age. They're getting really close. They die on day 18. What was this guy talking about when he gets bitten by an orca? Yeah, he actually got killed by the sound wave. He got bit by the orca, but the sound wave killed him. Also, every time they get hit by the sound wave, they're gonna say something like that. Zen had 4 items in his inventory. Sachika has 4 items in her inventory. Yuma has 4 items in her inventory. Everybody has 4 items because everybody has 1 weapon and 3 pieces of armor. Haruto should only have 1 thing in his inventory, the sea beast meat. Ryo should have 3 things in his inventory. Minamo should have 5 or 6, and Mamoru's inventory should be full. Meaning that if I'm fast enough, and if this orca doesn't body me in time, which I actually believe I can safely
Concentrate.
bait out. Well, now I can't. Okay. No. Okay. So I had my chance and I ruined it. We are going to have to reload this save. Yeah. I hate to do this so soon, but I'm gonna be right back. I'm back. I was just gonna walk around, and I have now. And I figured, I just got to be like, I gotta settle myself. The nerves. This place gave me nightmares. So I just figured, I could totally have just like, tilted my camera back, but just to not have my model go all wonky, I decided I would do this. Hopefully it's still... Yeah, it looks like everything's still loaded. Now, my plan was, and this happened with the Rooster Inn too. Yep, we're all the way back here. Okay, so my plan was, if I could successfully keep the orca in that one spot and keep baiting its attacks, I could kill the orca, and then I would have time to rearrange everybody's inventories, so I could kill everybody with sound traps. The pizza's here. That one, I mean. Okay, so what did we do here? I think we went this way, and then we went this way, and then we turned the switch on.
That hurts.
Well.
And then we went this way, because we got hit by this. And then we went this way. We got back to here. Now that that pillar's down...
I can't go there.
We can now successfully work our way over this way, which I believe it requires going around like this, if I remember correctly.
Stop. So cold.
Cold!
So cold.
Cold!
And then we get stopped here.
Go there.
Oh, that just gets us back here. But we can go here, which lets us get here, which lets us get here, which... Is that lined up at the door? No. Let's just get here, and now this is lined up at the door. There we go.
Go there.
So, there's a bunch of stuff in there that I don't care about. There's some doors. Do you watch the cutscene again? No, we don't actually. Well, technically it's gonna play anyway, but you can speed through it.
Huh?
So we'll just get through this. It'll still play, but... And once it lets me skip it.
Hey, kids!
So we got this again, and then... skip this. It's a good feature? It is. Okay. Now, the other alternative I have, too... This is an item dump room.
Found it.
What does this do, actually?
Activate this.
Oh, I see. This is a...
There's something here.
If you step on that, you fall down. It's an item chute. Okay, I see. That makes sense. So that's a fast way if we wanted to. I think we have to stand on it, so we can't use the rope. We could just fall down the garbage chute. A la Star Wars. The other thing we can do here is... I could decide... And I might actually do this. You know what? I think I'm going to do it. What we're going to do is... I'm going to do this. It doesn't really matter who has it, since it doesn't really... Their weights don't really matter. Oh, cannot equip item to head. What I'm going to do is I'm going to unequip everyone's gear. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have them all... How do I want to set this up? I have to think about how I want to do this. Also, let me think about how I can get back through here. I can go here, and then here, and then here. Okay, yeah, so I can get out pretty easily as well. And then from here, I'll just run back. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do... Public execution time. You heard it. Yep, so there we go. Back to the water, death by sound. Did Sachika already have death by sound? Is that something she already had? I didn't know that. How did she get that? Cryogenic fluid. Where was that? I didn't see that when I was scrolling through. I'm gonna go one by one. I would have thought it would have been towards the bottom. Oh, death by sound. Oh. Interesting. So Minamo doesn't have it, Yuma doesn't have it, and Rinko doesn't have it. Oh, I probably should have checked that beforehand. Had I known she already had that, I would have kept her alive. And then I would have swapped it out, because we don't have enough inventory space to kill Minamo. I don't think, anyway. Well, no, because, yeah. Right? Yeah, because she would have to pick up everything. Yeah, we don't have enough inventory space. Okay, so... Here's what we'll do. Is Mamoru over-encumbered? He is. How can we get him under-encumbered? Would this make him over... Okay, cool. So what we'll do now is we'll get rid of them. We're going to put Mamoru in, because Mamoru has pectorals, meaning he should survive with 1 HP.
Ashes to ashes.
Oh, Rinko has her chance for... Okay. So, I'll go in here now. Mamoru has a thing... Rinko has a thing where she can survive death. She has a random chance to survive death. Thanks to her bunking bonus with Minamo. The problem is Mamoru is now... very close to dying. He needs to be above 50% HP for pectorals to work. How much is the ethanol disinfectant going to do? Okay, that's above 50% HP. I'm gonna hope that Rinko dies. Okay, okay. Now, what we can do is I'm gonna use one more ethanol disinfectant just in case. What we can do now is we can walk out here, go here, then go here. Oh, there's actually a door here. Didn't know that.
So cold.
And then that might be the thing that opens up with the timer. From here, we can go back to this floor. We'll gain a day. They'll be at 16 days. There shouldn't be any enemies in this area because I've closed all the doors and they only spawn on either side. We can walk back to Garage Island. Worst case scenario, Monokuma spawns, which it does not appear that he has. What we do now is... I'll go over here. Actually, what I'll do first is... Sick master plan. I will... Well, actually, we can gain a couple more points. I'm going to put everyone's gear down in a very specific order. So this square is going to be Zen's items, which are this, 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 and this. Next are going to be Sachika's items, which are one of the axes, this leather mask, the plate mail, and the soulskin shoes. Next is Rinko's, which is the battle axe, the maxed out lingerie, and the iron greaves, as well as one of the headphones. Next is Yuma's, and Yuma's are the Remmings, the other lingerie, the shin guard, and
Oh, great.
the soundproof
We're in
headphones.
trouble now.
Yes, that is everybody's gear laid out. Now, are there any easy Shigabane I can get on any of you? Watercolor, cutter, draw, crocodile bite, beating. I don't know any battery attacks. Suda explosion, mimics are too far away. Death by gas, too far away. All of the characters have special voice lines that activate, I believe, if they are the only character or one of two characters in the party. I don't know if it also pertains to them having low health, but I know that if there is one person alive in the party or two people alive in the party, they'll say, they have lines that they'll say. One of Rinko's is, "We're going to be wiped out." And it's just a random thing that they say sometimes. Necktie. That's a boss. That'd be kind of hard to do. Oh, electric scissors. I could probably do that. How many of them need electric scissors? Oh, so the only people that have it are Yuma. Yuma's the only one that has... Okay, that's perfect. That's super easy to get to, if we're lucky. If everything works out right, that's going to be super easy to get, because there's a crab right at the start of Mashiro shopping mall. That's going to be super easy to get. I actually... Okay, yeah, that's not encroaching on the farm yet. Actually, let me pick this stuff up.
This might be useful.
That's going to go into the storage, so we don't need to actually worry about that. I'll drop this. 5 items for tile. And then I'll put the food away. I don't think it'll spoil, but just in case. We're going to revive Sachika first, because she won't advance any days. So if we run into any problems, she won't mess up our sink. I want to make sure, too, that all the food ends up going to the same spot. So I'm going to fill in all these spots here. Because it just autofills into the first empty space. I want them to all autofill into one area. There we go. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to revive Sachika first. Sachika won't age. So that makes her the perfect one to always have alive for the backup plan. Got a new record. Not really a new record, but it is a record. We'll extend her first. Actually, before we do... Well... If I set it to difficulty 1, enemies won't spawn. So we'll bite the bullet on extending Sachika on difficulty 5. Dive to the back to water. And she already had sound. So we'll extend her. She was the least... She did not need to die. Had I checked that sooner, I wouldn't have killed her. Now... None of them have electric crab. So what we're going to do... is we're going to put in Haruto, Rio, and Sachika. Sachika is going to be in the back. And hopefully what I'll do is, because Sachika won't age, I will keep running out. I know exactly where a crab is. If we can't get to the crab, I will just keep resetting. Okay, we can get to the crab. We have a straight shot for the crab as long as there's no lady who spawns in here. There should be a crab right here. Okay, cool. Now, party formation. Let's put Minimo in. Okay. Now, what we need to do is we need to move Sachika over here so she won't get hit. Put Rio in. Paralysis. Ooh, that's good too, because that might be a new Shikabane as well. Oh, she's got death resist.
Sorry.
Okay, cool.
Everyone.
So now what we can do to preserve our points, not that it really matters because we barely have any, we can walk back to Garage Island. That crab will probably still be there, it's kind of whatever. And it's the game. Cool. We barely got any points. It wasn't really worth my time walking back there. Also, probably wasn't worth my time to back out of that door so I could trap the crab there. Let's set the difficulty back to 1, just to make this a little bit easier on ourselves. We'll extend, and we want to extend everybody. We get Haruto, Microwave Crab, Electric Scissors. Cool. It's new. We'll extend Rio. Oh, he didn't get any sugar. Oh, did he already have it? Or did he just not die from the electric crab? Did he not get hit by the... I would have thought he did. Zen got back to the water and sound, which is nice. Yuma and Rinko already were taking very little damage because of their headphones. So I'm excited to see how much damage they take now that they have sound resist and... Oh, Mamoru got all 3. Now that they have sound resist and sound Shikabane. Death by sound. Yep. I guess she already had... Maybe she didn't have her back to the water. Oh, no, she didn't. Because I was facing toward... They were facing towards it. Yeah. They might have already had it. I don't know if it truly counts. Like, if it's just the square, or if they actually have to be facing, like, with their back to the water. Then we got Minamo. Cool. Cool. Now, I'm going to keep this on 1 for now. Because it's easier to do all this on difficulty 1. Rio, pick up the nets. This, 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 and this. We can actually put you away because all your stuff is in the... But we'll have Haruto and Mamoru first. Haruto, the only thing you were carrying were the bullets. Mamoru, you were carrying
I'll hold that.
this,
Nice.
this,
I'll hold
this,
Nice.
this, and this.
Might be useful.
And you're able to carry it all despite being a child because you're an absolute unit. I remember this one guy had such a disgusting shade of green. Oh, Rio? Yeah. Get them out of the party. Get Rinko in, and Yuma. And now... Zen, this is your equipment.
I'll hold it.
I hope it's not too heavy for him. Just barely. Sachika, I know your equipment is going to be right on the edge for you as well. It's one downside of them being children. Yes, this was Rinko's because she had the greaves. She's actually well within her weight capacity. No small fact to the fact that all of her stuff is super light except for these. And then Yuma.
Maybe we can use this.
You're actually able to carry this. Oh, just barely. You just can't carry any weapons. Cool. So Zen and Sachika are right on the edge. They have healing factors. We'll pick up this stuff as well. Oh, she's right there. 6.6 out of 8.2.
I'm supposed to carry this?
I'll put these away when you grab the food that Minamo had. Oops, first put away all these. And then... Minamo. There we go. It's just training if they're in the edge. Yeah. So now, what we'll do is... We technically... Oh, Okay, so this is all good. We want Yuma and Zen for drop plus and score plus. Charge and death on... Actually, I want to see who actually gives what. I actually want to see, like, who gives what effect. Because I actually don't really know, like, whose individual thing is what. Okay, so Minamo's is death. It's just a random chance to survive with 1 HP. Rinko's is improved charge. Okay. Yuma is drop plus, Zen is score plus. That makes sense. And then I knew that Sachiko was XP plus, and I knew that Rio was map plus. Okay, so that's how we'll do this. We'll get back to improved health and mapping for them too, the scouting party. Haruto's just there to provide more damage for Sachika. Zen and Yuma hopefully get drop in score so we get better items. They're going to a muscle failure, that's determination. And then we've got Rinko and Minamo with charge plus and death plus. I'm also going to change these for now, because they all pretty much wear the same thing. I mean, they wear the same things no matter what when they're all children, so they all wear the same uniform. We're going to sleep. And hopefully I don't get hit with any cutscenes. Will it happen? We did upgrade things. Oh, it's happening! I don't really want to voice these. The Starry Night is so romantic. No, I'm not voicing these. You know what? We're just gonna skip these. You know, I don't care. I don't care. We can view them all later. I'm skipping these. I'm skipping this too. Rinko, Minamo, I don't care. Yuma, Zen, I don't care. Okay. I do not care. Okay, there we go.
Good morning.
Did that change anybody's, things? Ah, they've actually increased. They're up to whatever orange circle with a circle in the middle is. They have such funny, things with each other. I also like that some of these bonds, like, haven't changed at all. I find some of these very funny, that we're, like, at the final end of the game, and we've got stuff like, I don't really want to be examined, and she's being very cautious of me, and I'm nervous around police officers, and we're at the very end of the game, and we've still got, like, we don't have much in common, or, generic commoner number 1. Muscle fair in the bench pressing bench. I almost died once. Oh no. His presence is bold. I must outdo him. I like that they're still like, at this point in the game, they're just like, I don't know who these people are. But then you've got, is that Rinko and Zen? How'd that happen? Here's something. How did this happen? I genuinely want to know. How did Yuma and Sachika, I guess because they're all in the party. I guess that's how Zen and Rinko ended up with their bonds. I don't know how that's possible. They're both of them are just... I also like Yuma's, I am now used to his tsundere attitude. Rinko and Zen, classic. Classic. Generic commoner number 1. Yuma's got some great ones. Oh, I also need to make more soap and more rope. So that's what I wanted to do last time.
This should make it's done. We did it. That's some
I'll make 10. The problem is it's kind of heavy. So we'll put it on Haruto. And then we need soap for Mamoru, and also because it's like super goated to like white mushrooms. Someone got white mushrooms, huh? It's super gutted for healing when you don't actually want to heal. Because with Mamoru, it'll heal 100 health. Even just for no reason, it'll just heal 100 health. Of course, the ethanol disinfectants are gonna do 200, and I'm pretty sure Sachika's Cleone does 320, but you know, soap is free. I mean, it's not free, but... Anyway, the other thing I might consider is making more soundproof headphones if I can. I don't think I can. No, I need more worn headphones. That's the other thing I could do. The other thing I could do is swap Yumas with Zens, just because Yuma's on this side of the screen. So if I'm walking like this, since the things come this way, Zen and Rinko are gonna get hit first, and Sachika and Yuma won't unless I turn. Soap is almost free. Discord mods hate this fact. Oh no. Gamers hate this one trick.
Time to check the map.
The other thing I could do now, and this might be a play, the thing I could do is, as children, everybody except Sachika is going to heal 1 health every second when they're not at 100% HP. That means that we will save on healing for a long time. The downside is they're all children, so any of the equipment that have penalties, such as the Iron Helmet, the Shin Guards, and the Greaves, will apply. The weapons won't, because they all have mastery that prevents weapon penalties from applying. For example, what is it? Is it mastery? Insight. So they all have insight. So they are not affected by the penalties of using weapons not suitable for children. Cultivating your own food? Oh no. But they have less health, less defense, and lower weight capacities. 168 defense as opposed to the 200 something he had as a middle-aged person. So they are extra squishy, except for Sachika, who does not age and maintains the same stats pretty much the entire game. So I believe it makes the most sense for us to continue on without sleeping to get them to the adult stage. Today at 7, I wanted to watch a movie, and now it's 11:44. Oh no. That was me watching, what's it called? Oh, what was it called? I watched a movie. Arrows of... Was it Arrows of something? Let's see if I can find it. War of the Arrows. I watched War of the Arrows. It was okay. I liked it. But I was like, I should watch it, and I saw it was like 2 hours long, and I was like, what a perfect thing for me to start watching at 1 a.m. Sometimes I feel the ADHD patient. Anyway. Let's continue on. We're going to continue on as children. I'm going to hope they don't take too much damage, and I'm going to hope that my child aptitude healing me every second is going to carry me through. They're like child Wolverine. Also, eventually I assume we'll unlock whatever that is. Offshore plant 1. See, it says offshore plant 1. That means that there's offshore plant 2. Also, let me mark this with a square. Okay, so the play is BAM. Oh, this opened up again. Oh, right, because traps reset. So the play is BAM, 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 BAM. It's so much easier. Hello, Tacti. This who is the most minimal laugh one can do. They kind of... Gamble all? Did you gamble all? Wait, did you win? My stream manager chat's all messed up. Did you win? Wait. I'm gonna paste this in for, the VOD. Because that doesn't show up on stream. It won't show up in the YouTube VOD. How did that happen? How many, You have... That's disgusting, Tacti. Is that 51 million points? Is that 51 million? It is. That's 51,298,646 points. Wait a second. Is that not what that is? Sailor Jade conversion, please. Let me look at this. I hate that so much. You're so far ahead of, like, literally everybody else. I don't even think Kawa had that many when he had all those. Oh no. I need 10 pulls for Seal Wep. Oh, are you at pity? Are you at pity? Are you trying to get the weapon? No risk, no fun, I guess. Tacti's the king of Gamble All. What was that? What did you win one time? Didn't you win 5 Gamble Alls in a row one time, Tacti? Isn't that how you got there? Wasn't there something like that? I'm at pity? So you're at your guarantee? You can instead suffer with me while I play this game.
What are you doing?
I gotta think about this now. Yeah, so I want to do this, and then this. And then this. Then this. And then this. This is actually so simple. I'm kind of sad this took me so long the first time. Exactly at 70. You're 8 away. Grind it. Just grind it out, my man. Okay. I'm still gonna do this to try and minimize damage. We just want to go straight across, is what we determined last time. And then we want to go this way. And then we want to go this way. And then it looks like we just want to go there and then turn. Well, actually no, we want to go this way now. Oops. Oh, they actually took like no damage, poggers. Is it getting blocked by this? Oh, it's getting blocked. Cool. SimWorld 3-2. I've done everything. You haven't done everything, Tacti. You gotta believe. Okay, cool. We're across now. And the 4 stars left in Hall of Memories. You just gotta believe, Tacti. You gotta believe. How long is till the weapon banner ends?
Hey kids, it's time for Sheen Extend TV.
He's so out of sync. It's like when I try to say it and my mic's out of sync.
How's the exploration of the Mani facilities going, guys?
Badly.
Hey, Mirai, I told them to stay away. Don't make me pull out all your butt hairs.
I'm quaking because I can afford Welcome right now, but I don't know if I want to break free-to-play status. I mean...
I'm sorry.
That's up to you, my guy.
Not my butt hairs.
It's almost midnight. Better start watching my movie butt now. Alright, Rodo.
So this is where the end of the world began, huh? It's surprising that the facility is still intact.
Trying to think. How many days? I assume what you're talking about is you don't have enough days left to get thing. We won one conversation topic today. Scrabble on Facebook.
But you were also at the lab during that time, weren't you? How did you survive?
Kalakanook. I don't know how to pronounce that.
The original.
Goodbye, Rodo. I hope you enjoy your movie.
Died that day.
1 day, 19 hours left on the banner. Oh. Wait, you need 8 pulls?
He prepared a special X key that would activate my consciousness.
If you need 8
once we died
pulls,
for any given reason.
I don't think Welkin would help then, right?
The current me is a backup that the original stored within this very.
Because Welkin would give you 300 at the start, and then... Well, actually, you get 1 pull a day. No, it's the same as Genshin. You get 60 per day. That would give you 600 total. 300 right away, 150 for today counting dailies, and then 150 tomorrow counting dailies.
Backed yourself up on an X key?
That'd be 3.
So then you're a human clone too?
You'd only get 5 if you bought battle pass, but then you also who has the battle pass capped at 50 now? I don't. So I'm ignoring what he's saying.
You could say I'm more like a claw crane than a clone.
I'm ignoring what Tereshima's saying.
There's an X key on the back of his hand that controls the prosthetic arm.
5 for soft pity. Oh, so you're praying for soft pity. If you bought Welkin and you bought the $10 battle pass, you might be able to do it.
That's not an antenna. I totally thought it was a remote control.
Isn't it amazing? It comes equipped with all sorts of sensors, and he can even speak through his mic.
I'm not like, I don't know. I got Seal and Bronya, and I actually got, I think I got a Seal Con, but Soft Pity has let me down before. Soft Pity always lets me down, so I don't know if I want to risk it. See, I'll say this, Tacti. You're 8 away. Are you 8 away from Hard Pity? Or is, because Hard Pity is 80, right? On Weapon Banner or whatever. I know it's different from Genshin. Or is it the same? Is it the same? I have no idea. I don't pay attention. But I would say, if you're going to, it's 80, and you're at what? Are you at 72? Or are you at 70? Let me scroll back up through chat, because I feel like 75% chance though, not 50-50. Okay, and because we don't have, do we have guarantees? Are there guarantees in the weapon banner? He'll have to explain this to me, because I really don't. But I will say, 70 if I math right. Okay, so I would say, if you're gonna try and go for it, I would just buy one of the packs. I wouldn't buy Welkin at all. If you're gonna go for it, I would straight up just like buy like the $10 or $15 pack or whatever it is, and just guarantee it. Like, sure, Welkin might be better value, like spread out, but if you're trying to get the weapon and you don't want to try risking it with like soft pity on Welkin, I would just buy like enough to get a 10 pull or whatever to get you to 80 pity. That's what I would do.
Oh, I get it. Better safe than money, am I right?
I think you mean better safe than
That's just
sorry.
my, because it's one of those things where, like, if you're gonna, I can do $5. Okay. Well, exchange rate is shafting right now. Can you wait? Can you actually? But you're still playing it on. You're still playing it on PC. Have you tried downloading it on mobile? Have you tried downloading on mobile? Have you checked both exchange rates? Because I know PC is different versus mobile. And it's on the Epic launcher, right? You can play Genshin on mobile. You can play Genshin from the MiHoYo website, and you can also play it off of the Epic Games launcher. It's more on mobile? Okay. I know that because you got that 30%. You got that 30% charge. Okay. Have you checked out the Epic Games launcher? Is Star Rail on Epic Games? It is on the Epic launcher. I don't know how Epic does their in-app purchases though, because I do know that the prices are different between the direct download mobile and the Epic Games Store. Because I know they changed the Genshin. I know they changed the Genshin prices. That was an announcement they put out. It's like 40 more Mexican pesos, and but it's like 20 cents less for Canadian or something. Like the Canadian prices went down by like 20 cents, and the price for the peso went up by 40. And it was a real bro moment. He might have even been 50. I think it was only 40 though.
So I actually have no idea what happened on that day.
Direct is cheaper, I think. I think Direct is always going to be the cheapest. I know they do exchange rates differently for all the other ones. I know currencies are different. My power's out in 3 minutes though, so I can't check. Oh no. Well then.
But I've pretty much put the pieces together with Mamoru's story now that I've come back on site.
I guess what you could do is you could just say, next time, and then pray that Sela doesn't get the Eula treatment.
But why didn't you just extend yourself? It must be inconvenient in that Addams family body.
Ah, that's pretty funny. The Addams family. The Addams family. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Because I wanted to surprise Mamoru and the Garage Kids, of course.
You can just pray that save my pity. Yeah, just save your pity. Save your pity. Save it for Jingwan or Himiko or Silver Wolf or whoever. I'll do the exact math in the morning. Yeah, you still got one more day.
Since the day of reckoning, I've been observing Mamoru as a prosthetic arm.
I'm happy about the Genshin banners though.
Watching him
All of
box away,
3.7. It's just gonna be the whole thing is just gonna be a skip for me. I'm skipping everything in 3.7.
Wow, this is just as embarrassing as someone looking through your old diary.
Like, I have Yoimiya, I have Kazuha, and I don't really care about Alhaitham and Yae. Sorry, people who like Alhaitham and Yae.
Adorned in snow-white wool.
Also,
Princess
Kirara,
Leia awakens
so...
every 1,000
Am I
years.
dropping in Relgu's role though?
Embarrassing.
And then you can be... I'm frothing for 3.7.
No! Why do you have Mirai
Because it means
Diary?
you get to save or because you want characters. Are we gonna be two very different people in 3.7?
And there's a
Or are you
reason
talking about
I
the TCG event?
or rather couldn't extend myself. There was no extend machine compatible with my special X key.
Nobody understands him.
See, I didn't expect the world to end like this, so I didn't think to modify the extend machine.
So that's why you couldn't extend?
If my job interview as well tomorrow, I'm gonna slap card. Because I don't have to worry as much. I figured. Then you can be... You can be the biggest baller in Star Rail. Stila will carry you. Reports are 60 cards are being added to TCG. Ooh. You'll have all sorts of content. You'll be grinding out that content.
But weren't you able to control Sachika's
You want
mind?
R1 Sela?
You stayed with them
Ooh.
the whole time.
Content.
Family should stay together.
I'm gonna open up Star Rail.
Even when they take a bath.
While I have Honkai open. Not Honkai, while I have Zanki open. I'm gonna open up Star Rail. I wanna see. I'm just gonna look at my thing. I'll have an auto battle in the background, you know what? Hu Tao is confirmed. Yeah, I saw your tweet about it, and I saw your thing in Discord about it.
So we're back to that scumbag dad thing, huh?
Hu Tao, let's go baby. I wonder how that's gonna work. It'll be really interesting with how they do her like low health thing, because that could be really cool for setup, because you could just like have her on field, and as long as she doesn't get like one shot.
In fact, I rarely took over her body. It took effort and stressed out her brain. And like I said, I didn't want to put you all in danger.
You look at her TCG card, so Hoyo is like, we ran her. Oh no, why do you do this to me, Tacti? Why do you do this to me? Yes. I thought about going for the weapon banner too, because I got another Sela copy. I got an Eidolon at like 20 pity trying to get Pella. And the game was like, oh, you wanted Pella? Oh, you wanted Pella? Here, how about we give you 4 hooks and a bunch of Sampos and a bunch of Natashas and also another Sela. And I just said, I just want Pella. I just want Pella. And they said, what if we gave you literally every single other character except Pella? I think it'll play like a very popular Magic the Gathering archetype. Interesting. Anyway, enough about Star Rail. I'm gonna set up a auto battle for something. I'll auto bat. Yeah, I'm just gonna auto battle something and start real quick. What should I auto battle? What do I even need? I don't even know what materials I want. Anybody? Oh, I want to ascend Bronya. So, what do you need? Stagnant Shadow in Rivet Town. Oh, well, we'll do that. If I didn't lose my 50-50 on Sela, I would have had enough. Oh. See, Tacti, if we had combined our powers, if we combined our roles, we'd be so stacked right now. Ice, Fire, Wind, Fizz, and Imaginary. Nah, this should be fine. Oh, I can actually use a support. I'll just take Luigi's Yanqing, which is absolutely goated. I'll just take its goated Yanqing while I do this. Also, who needs Eidolons? Real Chads use the relics for sim worlds. Okay. Let me mute Star Rail. I know you can't hear it, but I just don't want to hear it. And let me set this to auto battle. It's fine. I have a level 60 character carrying me.
Wonderful, Doctor. We'll be by your side until the very end.
Kimi ga soba ni ite? I mean, watashi ga soba ni iru.
All right, that's it for today. Remember, kids.
I also have finally gotten to the point in... I'm gonna talk over this because Zanki's kind of chill. And also, this isn't like exciting story things. We've had our big reveals. There aren't gonna be any big reveals, I don't think, for a while. So I feel fine talking over this. I finally got to the point where like I'm actually like
Future.
doing artifacts for characters, and I actually am enjoying the game so much more.
Homina die, homina nai, homina ni, homina na, homo sapiens sapiens.
You know what that reminds me of? Let me pull it up. There's something that reminds me of, and I need to pull it up because it's gonna drive me crazy if I don't. It reminds me of this one song. I don't remember the lyrics exactly, but I need to get it because if I don't, it's gonna drive me insane. Aha. So what is it? It's August That Place, Moonlight. I need to pull it up. Here we go. And I'll also play it too. Whoa. Whoa. Called Death Shadow because it relies on that card on that name, which is a 1 mana 13/13 and it gets X, Y, where X was your life total and then super. I got Yanqing off standard and these. I really want Yanqing just because, haha, surfboard. Also, the alt looks like the Armiger from Final Fantasy. So, let me mute Zanki. And let me... Well, actually, you're still gonna hear Zanki, so let me really mute Zanki by muting it for me as well. And let me play what I was talking about. Thank you for hydrating Sophie as well. So what I was thinking of, if I can find the place where it is. Please don't sue me, UMG. Do 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 do. Let me find where it is. Oh, here it is. Here it is. It's my favorite part of that song. It's one of my favorite. Actually, that place, August in Moonlight, or August That Place Moonlight, is one of my favorite Yorishika songs because it's got some great parts in it. The chorus is pretty good. But the ending is really funny because it's ima mo, ai mo, kaku mo, yume mo, omoide mo, hanata mo, useme mo, yukatsumi mo, yusashi mo, kurushi mo, hanabisu mo, yutsu mo, anatsu mo, kono uta mo, gizen mo, ukaze mo, usu mo, kimi mo, boku mo, tenjo mo, and then nani mo iranai. It's just really funny because it's just over and 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 over. And they all rhyme. It doesn't rhyme at all in English. But it's really funny just because bam, 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 bam. And that's what his Hamana de Banamadai reminded me of. There's another great part in this song. Let me see if I can find it. The rock and roll part. Yeah. And I'm back. Hello, Tacti. Oh, did you miss all that? Did you miss all that? Did you miss my whole thing when I was talking about August, that place, Moonlight? Oh no, I'll play it again. My Wi-Fi cut out when you're still looking for the lyrics. Oh no, okay, well, I found them, so that's okay. I'll just play it again. Omoide mo, hanata mo, usume mo, zatsu mo, yusashi mo. Nani mo iranai. Sounds pretty good. It's like, it's some classic Yorushika. It's some classic Yorushika. August, that place, Moonlight, off of the That's Why I Gave Up on Music. Classic. That's Why I Gave Up on Music and Elma are like, they're like peak. They're so good. What's the machine gun one? Where's that? Oh, False Night. Yeah, False Night has some. What do you think of me pulling Yanqing? I said, poggers. I want Yanqing because the alt looks like... And the strat for Hu Tao, I really didn't understand it. But you said that that might be how Hu Tao plays, and if that's true, that's pretty wild. But I really want Yanqing just because the alt looks like the armor gear from Final Fantasy. Why did I say bye-bye and bye-bye? I dislike it so much. It used to just be bye-bye, and now it's bye-bye and bye-bye. I get it, they gotta make it different. I just... You know what the worst part is, too? I don't think there's any way to turn off these sound traps, so I have to go through them every single time I try to pass through here. Also, please tell me this is not what I think it is. Please tell me this isn't what I think it is. I don't think we're far enough down for it. But there's an absolute awful part. Is this just a shortcut? No, this is just a shortcut. What happened to the enemy I saw in here? Did it die?
What's this?
Basically, Death Shadow works by hurting yourself, but just making sure you hurt your opponent more. Ah. So, like, Dark Knight in Bravely Default. And then you just equip the Blood Blade, and you just go, haha, lifesteal, go brrr. You get yourself down to 1 HP, and then you go, haha, lifesteal, go brrr. Let's save here. Hu Tao is going to work with charge attacks, and I kind of hate that. Okay, so we got some more of these. I can't wait to do math with numbers, or with symbols. Paralysis, because Minamo got paralysis. Paralysisted? Oh, actually, I'm going to read this, because this actually might be important. Hold on. Mashiro Medical Lab's former head of development, Tomoyuki Tashiro. Upon the founding of Mani, the vast majority of Mashiro Medical Lab members were transferred. However, as the last one to transfer over, there's still work to do as head of development. Spent our days at the medical labs developing a wide assortment of medical equipment, but the final job was interesting. You get yourself to 3, so you get to a 10-10 Death Shadow, cast something and give it double strike, and dome your opponent for their entire life total. So it's going to be like the return of one-turn KO. Shoes. A client came to me saying they always wanted medical equipment that can be casually worn on a daily basis. Used to be a physician that specialized in cardiology. I think about the heart. Feet come to mind as the second heart. Generally, the second heart refers to the calves, but the entire leg can be considered organs of the heart. Very important, actually. That's why they say walking is good for you. It helps blood flow. Your heart has to do less work because walking and like just having your legs active helps pump the blood back up, so your heart has to do less work against gravity. Charge attacks are my second least favorite mechanic in TCG. Focus on shoes, trade secret shoes, metabolism, correcting posture, increasing muscle mass, and shock mitigation while walking. Prototype of the health shoes is carefully stored in my office. They're kept in double-bottom cardboard boxes to prevent theft, so they should be quite safe. Okay, so what he's basically saying is somewhere in an office there are going to be some Pogger shoes. 1 die, 2 die, 3 dice, charge attacks. They have charge attacks in TCG now? I'll be honest, I really don't pay attention to TCG at all. I have seen your videos though, and I've been meaning to watch them. And then I just don't. But I have been meaning to. It's got a... too young. Oh, it's got a little face on it. Now the real question is, do I even bother with opening these? Sounds like a no.
Concentrate.
Oh, they're all children too, I forgot. Dice is the worst mana system I've ever seen. What do you mean? You don't like having 8 die that are randomly assigned and you have to go through the animation every time, and sometimes you just get nothing that you need and you can't do anything? That doesn't sound exciting and fun to you? Ito, Tignari, and a few others with charge attacks? Interesting. Now, what is behind door number 2? Oh, it's a lady. Is there any place where I can bait her? Oh, I can bait her here. That's perfect. I'll bait her over here. Please come out. My fair lady.
They won't get away.
Ready?
No? You don't like it? Is that a response to me saying that whether or not you liked just getting random dice?
They won't get away.
Okay, so they're still charging slower, but they don't have the cooldown penalty of being children. Makes sense. Is that enough to take her out? No, just break her arm.
They won't get away.
Ready? Concentrate.
They won't get away.
Ready? Careful. Let's get this up.
Also, I just realized Sachika is also the only one that can use Cleone right now. The reason why I fought this one is actually because this is another staircase. This goes to another unknown area, which is why I kept it, which is why I actually cleared out that room, as opposed to just ignoring it, like the room that has the mimics in it. Those, I assume this is the doctor's office that has the health shoes in it. We also have the option of... Oh, maybe this is it. That looks dangerous. Let's get... Oh, Mamoru's encumbered. Let's get Rio, then. Yeah, huh. That's a thing that doesn't register on Rio's scouting thing, so that means that's a trap. Let's not do that. Deck building's entire point is to mitigate RNG, and the more skilled the builder is, the better they are at doing that. The dice just adds an unneeded layer of RNG that can literally make you skip entire rounds because you can't do anything. I've lost so many matches trying to record because I got bad RNG and had to be like, oh well. Tacti, that's every time I play TCG. I don't have a single instance of TCG where that doesn't happen, but that's because I'm using Mirror Maiden one-turn KO. it's all based on RNG for me. I need some very specific cards, and I need very specific dice, and if I don't get them, then my entire thing collapses. Now the real question is, do I think either one of these go up? This goes here. But do I think any of these go up? Oh, actually it says. That says stairs going down. It actually says there's an actual sign. I'm blind. And this says this is an elevator going up. Okay, so this will bring us back up to out here. Wherever here is.
North is up.
We're gonna do this. I'm going up because if this means that I can skip
Home is...
having to go through this. Also, wait, how can I... Is there a way I can open that up? Because if I can open that up, I could just go bam, bam. Charge attacks work with even die count, so it can be super clunky, but you can use stuff like -1 on your normal attack. Clee deals +1 for charge attacks, while Ito gains superlative stacks. Throw me your Mirror Maiden list, and I'll see if I can better it. What's the thing that you use to show all the... You know the things you use in your videos? That shows you, like, the card things? The thing that, like, pulls up all the cards? What's that? I'll just make it on there.
Where did we come from again?
Also, let me, like, actually pause the game while I'm doing this and not, like, have the map up because we're draining stamina. It's pretty much just, it's basically just Ayamiya, but with Xingqiu. It's basically just, like, Xingqiu Ayamiya. But, Ayaka has been replaced with Mirror Maiden. Because, haha, Vaporize, go burr. Also, Hydro Resonance. All the cards? Yeah, that thing that, like, you can... It shows all the... it has, like, the list where it displays... You know how, like, Enka can show your stats? That thing that shows, like, all the cards being built. I'm using GenshinCards.com. I'll see if this works. If you have a better thing, then... You mean like my first D-Look with the 3 characters on top? Yeah, the thing where like it has... actually, yeah. The thing where it has the 3 characters, but it also lists like all the equipment cards. Yeah, the thing that you had at the D-Luke thing. Go to deck preview. Oh, is that in Genshin? Is that just in Genshin? Oh, well. I draw the line at, I draw the line at opening Genshin. I already have Star Rail open. I'll just make it on Deck Builder. On the deck, the 3 tops, click menu preview. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna do that. I draw the line at doing that. So instead, I will just make it on GenshinCards.com, and I'll send you a link. Thing is, I don't even remember what my deck even is, really. I'm just gonna put in all the cards I think there are, and then take it. If I end up with too many, I'll take them out. I got you and you. And I have 2 you and 2 you. And then I have this and this. It's a part of the game? Bet. I think this and this and this and this and this. How many cards do I have now? That's 30 cards. Okay, so something in here is something I don't have. One of the things in here is something I don't have. I think it's these. I don't think I have those. Jade Chamber. I don't know. Well, I know that I have 2 minty meat rolls. And then I know I have 2 of these. Maybe I don't have Soothing Waters. Maybe it's this, and then I actually have no clue what's in my deck. I might actually have to. 30 cards is the right amount. Yeah, I've capped out on my things, and I don't think it's right. So you know what? I guess I do have to open up Genshin. So I have Star Rail open, and I have Genshin open. Cool. What does Bronya need to ascend? Actually, you know what? Silvermane Insignias. Oh, okay. I've used, what, 40, 60 of my Trailblaze power? It'll be 5 hours until it fully recovers. I can close Star Rail. Closing Star Rail. Goodbye. Waiting for Genshin to load. I think at some point I'm just gonna download Star Rail on my phone. But then it just becomes a fact of like, I have Destiny Child running on my phone, running World Boss. So I guess at some point I'll just have Destiny Child on my phone, I'll have Star Rail running on the background on my PC, and then I'll be playing Genshin or Win or something like that. GPU go burr. Pretty much. I think peak gacha for me was playing Magic Kami, Grand Blue, Destiny Child, and Dawn Memo all at the same time, and I just had them all like auto battling, and I was just cycling through them, like hitting things to like restart. I would just sit there and just go, okay, there, okay, yep. Okay. Oh, something expired. I don't know what expired, but something expired in my inventory. Deck. Agathia. Preview deck. Oh, okay, so I was right. I didn't have resonance. Oh, that's such a weird picture. It takes such a weird picture. Oh, actually, I know what I can do. I can just put Genshin in a really weird aspect ratio. Hold on. I'll just put Genshin in a really weird aspect ratio. Let's do something really tall. Yeah, let's like 1280 by 1024. That'll work. It looks super wonky now that my Genshin is in the shape of a square. Now that Genshin is the shape of my Genshin window is in the shape of a square. Much better. Much better. Screenshot folder in game directory. I have no idea where that is. I'm legit halfway through Trailblazer 44. Okay. Oh, that didn't take a picture of what I thought it was going to take a picture of. Oh, well, I guess I'll just do this. Yoimiya's talking to me in the background. I'll send it to you on Discord. I'll DM you. And then I'm gonna list the characters from left to right. Okay. Then I'll switch my Genshin window back to being normal size. Back to 16 by 9 and close Genshin as well. Yep, so I've DM'd it to you. Pog, thank. No problem. I tried using Genshin's screenshot function like in the thing, but it just took a picture of the top and like cut out a bunch of the cards, so I was like, fine, I'll do it myself. But yeah, that's what I'm running. I think when I was using Deck Builder, I included too many Hydro Resonance, and I included too many of some of the other cards. Not that like half the cards ever get used half the time, but they exist. Most of the time I do pretty well. But a lot of the time I just don't. Okay, back to Zanki. What we're gonna do is I'm going to, how long have we been streaming? 3 hours and 41 minutes. I'm gonna go up. We're gonna take this elevator up. We're gonna figure out where this goes. Hopefully it's not an enemy. The enemy! Oh, this surely can't go wrong. What could possibly go wrong about being in a 1x1 room? We're gonna have to use triangle now. So after triangle, we have star. Okay, so from now on, we're gonna have to start using duplicate symbols to keep track of where things go, because we've used them all already. This surely, nothing can possibly go wrong here. I hate that you have to keep it open. You can't, because you can't leave out through here. Well, it's a fat creature. He's not that hard to beat.
Concentrate.
It looks like there's also a ladder up to the second floor. That can 100% be streamlined. I'll work on that tomorrow. Yeah, I basically just took, I basically just took Ayamiya, and then it's like, well, what if I just change the characters and threw stuff in? And I was like, it's all about making sure I get the cards I need. And I'm just gonna keep putting them in the deck until I get them. This probably goes up to second floor, probably over here. Probably isn't too useful. If I end up making it for YouTube, I'll call it Neon Agafia 1 turn KO. Agafia. I'll put in Agafia. Her name is really weird. I'll just type it in because it's so weird. Agafia. Golden Apple Archipelago might be gone. But you sure aren't. Oh, that creature. Agafia.
Concentrate.
They won't get away.
Ready?
What a name. Yeah, that's her name. She's the Mirror Maiden from Golden Apple Archipelago. She was the one who's like, come on, Zakar, you need to eat. And Zakar was like, no, I'm fine.
They won't
She's
get
the
away.
one that you can get the pendant of. You can find her locket with the picture of her and her two brothers.
I'm supposed to carry this?
And I went, oh, Agafia is my new favorite Genshin character. When will she be playable? Agafia is my favorite Genshin character. Well, Eula still exists, instead of Jianfei, but... Now, if I recall correctly, this might actually be Death Room. That actually might be Death Room, so we're not going to go in there yet.
Where haven't we gone yet?
I bet this is just going to be another staircase, or it's going to be death. Just death. And to make sure it's not just death, I'm going to get Rio out here so he can scope out for me. Another pressure pad, huh? Don't think I want to step on that, thank you. Actually, let me check. Are there any holes in the walls? Okay, we might actually be good. We might actually be good. What's something we don't really need? And also, wait, I guess the rabbit. The only thing with, like, a decent... Oh.
I'll pick it up.
Did that actually do anything?
North is up.
No. Do I actually have to step on it? Fine. Fine. I'll step on it. I'll step on it. Fine. Fine, game. You win. Take this off you. Put this on you. We'll take Mamoru, and we'll hope he doesn't get bodied by the game. You hear a door
Next
close.
destination is...
What door closed, though? That's the question. I heard a door close. But what door
Let's check the
closed?
map.
Well, we can explore with Mamoru for now. With his massive pectorals as an elementary school child, surely he will be able to survive. Oh, is it this door that closed?
There's something here. The next destination is...
Was it that door? I find it hard to believe. Oh, wait, it was this door. I'm blind.
Let's check the map.
Let's close this for now. Now that we know that this can be opened up from the outside, we'll close that. I'm gonna head out, get some rest. Thanks for chatting. I hope the stream goes well. Thanks for stopping on by, Tacti. Hopefully, you figure out your... Bruh. Also, I don't trust any of these for a second. I don't trust any of these for a second. You see these holes? You see that hole right there? I hope your interview goes well tomorrow too. And I also hope that you do one pull tomorrow and you get your Sela weapon. Defy the odds. See these holes right here? You know what those holes are? Death. They're death. It's gonna shoot a bunch of stuff out. One of these opens this up.
Destination is...
One of these opens these up. One of them, all the other ones, death, destruction, carnage, death and destruction.
Where are
So much so that I'm straight up gonna just look it up online. And then I'm gonna cry when I find out there's no information about Zanki. I could YOLO it. Mamoru will live as long as he doesn't get one shot. But it's more of a case of like, I have no clue what it could be. I know one of these is good, the rest of them are traps. I just don't remember which one is which. 1, 2... Two, 3. That's the only different one. Do I choose that one because it's the only one that's different? It's also the only one that's directly across from the hole.
Let's check the map.
I could autosave by just going back down and going back up. I could autosave just by going up and down. You know what?
Careful.
That was not it. From the ceiling... Bruh. Bruh. Okay. Well... It's okay. If we wait long enough, Mamoru will be above 50% HP. Alternatively, we could just have Sachika use a Shigabane, or Cleone. That's the only time we're gonna do that. The rest of the time, I'm gonna use Mamoru. Since he only has 276 HP, I'm gonna have him use Soap next time.
Is this it?
He didn't press it.
I'm going to activate it.
Oh, it was that one. Okay, cool. It opened, so we don't have to worry about it anymore. It's now open, so we don't have to worry about the rest of this. That being said, I'm gonna... Yeah, let me take this as well. Okay, cool. Cool. Now that we have opened up a path forward, we now have an easy way to get down to the second floor. We don't have to worry about this anymore. I guess we do have to worry about this hallway being this hallway. But we do now have a relatively fast way to get down here.
We should mark it.
Ah, where did you come from? I could return to Garage Island.
Where haven't we gone yet?
I could return to Garage Island. We just really haven't made any well, we made some progress. We have a shortcut down. Oh, actually, I bet this opens this. Oh. He shut me out.
North is up.
I guess that is a problem I have to worry about. Well,
Let's see.
if I want to get down there, I gotta go back through here then. Unless he wants to kindly walk back over.
It won't open.
Of course he won't.
Do you need the map?
I'm gonna mark this with a star so I always know. It's this one.
The way home is.
I think maybe we should go to Garage
Where are
Island.
we?
Go back to Garage Island. Explore this next part descending down next time. And explore this area going up maybe later. We still have to get over here. We probably have to come down. Either get a level 2 key and go up, or go up to the 3rd floor and come down. But as it appears that the fat creature does not want to let me back in, I am going to instead...
The map.
Yes, I'm going to instead return back to Garage Island where we can save. Hopefully, that will get everybody to be adults, which could be bad, could be good. We're gonna lose our free healing, but we'll do some more damage and we'll be free of our constraints. I think that's a good place to go to explore B2. I assume at some point we're gonna have to go up to the 3rd floor. I can't imagine the game would just let you ignore whole sections of the map. So we'll just return to Garage Island. If we're lucky, Monokuma will spawn. Monokuma. We're adults now. Oh, good. Prime adventuring time. No maniacal laughter, or sinister laughter, whatever they call it. So, we're all right as rain. We're all good. Look at them. Look at them. They actually look different than how they do in their portraits. Oh, that does pick up through the mic. That is right next to me. Someone's doing lawn work. Oh, actually. I wonder if it's the neighbors. They were taking down some trees the other day, so... A little shrubbery. They weren't big trees, little shrubbery. That could be them. Anyway. Because I want to limit background noise, I will take this moment to say...
Where are we?
Oh yeah, it definitely sounds like it. It definitely sounds like they're taking down more shrubbery. That's the end for today's stream. I'm gonna have to put this stuff all away when... Okay, you know what? Turn my mic all the way down. I turn my mic all the way down, like as low as it could possibly be. Just turn my mic way down, and then put it really close to my mouth. Okay, yeah, you can hear it a little bit, but it's not as bad. Okay, so we're gonna close out the stream like this. You can see my mouse as I'm moving in OBS. It's really eerie because the mouse is moving in the game, and I can see it in the OBS capture, but I can also see my actual mouse cursor, and they're not in the same spot. It's very bizarre. But no, next time we will continue on to what I believe to be the 2nd underground floor of the lab. Hopefully, everything will be okay. I'm gonna try and face my mic, but I also want to look at the camera. And hopefully, we will make nice progress. Hopefully, we don't get bodied by any creatures. And
Time to check the map.
we could finish this, depending on how fast this goes, and depending on how much backtracking we have to do, we could finish this pretty quickly. The boss fight might be the only thing that takes a lot of time. And since I'm planning on not exploring that much,
Are we?
we might be able to get through things pretty quickly. So, with that being said, I feel like my surroundings have decided that this is going to be the end of the stream. So, I will see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow? Probably tomorrow. However, tomorrow, I might play something else. Probably not Zanki. I feel like I'm a little Zankied out. I'm not sure what it'll be, though. I think I'm going to start playing Star Rail off stream. Just because. I think I'm just going to start playing it, like, actually playing it, like the story and everything off stream. So I probably will stop streaming that until I decide not to. And I don't know about Tears of the Kingdom. I'm not too sure yet. I don't think there's anything happening in Genshin tomorrow, so who knows what tomorrow's stream will be. It'll be something, though. But yeah. I want to try and, like, alternate Zanki, and then... I don't know about Tears of the Kingdom. I might stream it. I know I streamed that first little bit. I might just stream bits and pieces playing off-stream, because I am going to play off-stream, and I have been playing off-stream. So... I might just be streaming little bits and pieces, but I also know that some people don't want to be spoiled. So, who knows? Maybe I'll just run around in Genshin or something. I don't know. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I will see you hopefully tomorrow with something. Who knows what that something is going to be. And hopefully with decidedly less chainsaws in the background. So with that being said, thank you all for watching, and bye. Also, Poggers, I'm gonna have my deck optimized by the man, the myth, the legend himself, the Tacky Ghoul, the premier TCG YouTuber on YouTube. Also, I thought about making this chat box bigger. It's kind of small. I feel like it's okay. Anyway, I am about to leave this room to not be by this chainsaw. So, that'll be it. I'm just gonna end the stream here. Thank you all for watching. I'm gonna have to figure out how to move my mic again when I turn it back up. Bye.